horizon and beyond.
All day long, lousy pay, it's all wrong. Pizza's burnt, yucky smell, worse than socks, worse than hell. Car is broke, wife's a joke, boss is bad, son's on coke, hills are red, Jackson's dead, mining drills in my head. The only thing that I can do is go by words so very true, where some hobo came and said to me, he said, when you're feeling low and down, when you're feeling upside down, come along and join with me. Find your heart and set it free. Watch it lift and get so high, beyond the scrapers in the sky. Watch it turn and spin for all night long. So say thanks now, man, cause you know of the happy song. Happy song. Play it rock. Oh yeah, you got it. Up in the morning having went too high, can't really make coffee. Let's fly! Late for work, make some tracks, no clean shirt, no clean slacks. Too much shoes, kick the cat, oh Rosalind, sorry about that. On the road, running late, on the clock, 8:30. Wasn't looking, there I go, in a puddle, oh dear no. Face all brown, look around, there's a rat on the ground. He runs over filled with glee, then he says to me, when you're feeling low and down, when you're feeling upside down, come along and join with me. Find your heart and set it free. Watch it lift and get so high, beyond the scrapers in the sky. Watch it turn and spin for all night long. So say thanks now, man, cause you know of the happy song. Fired at work, can't take much more. Off I go, all beaten and sore. Go to the circus and apply for a job, cause there's a jolly clown with an assortment of brass and woodwind amenities to tickle your eardrums. 1, 2, 3, 5! Clown said to me, when you're feeling low and down, when you're feeling upside down, come along and join with me. Find your heart and set it free. Watch it lift and get so high, beyond the scrapers in the sky. Watch it turn and spin for all night long. So say thanks now, man, cause you know of the happy side. It's a happy song. It's a happy song. It's a happy song. Happy song. Happy song. Happy, happy, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what is this song about anyway?
In a world forsaken by time, there's a light that always shall shine. It flows from out of your breath, putting all the darkness to death. A torch in the dark is my own will, to light this place and let the white fill. Come forth now, oh so bright, come with me and show your might, so the keepers can see, the keepers can feel me rise and shine.
around all day long, lousy pay, it's all wrong. Pizzas burnt, yucky smell, worse than socks, worse than hell. Car is broke, life's a joke, boss is bad, son's on coke, bills are red, Jackson's dead, mining drills in my head. The only thing that I can do is go by words so very true. Where some hobo came and said to me, he said, when you're feeling low and down, when you're feeling upside down, come along and join with me. Find your heart and set it free. Watch it lift and get so high, beyond the scrapers in the sky. Watch it turn and spin for all night long. So say thanks now, man, cause you know of the happy song. Happy song. Play it, Bob. Oh yeah. You got it. Up in the morning, having went too high, can't really make coffee. Well, that's why. Late for work, make some tracks, no clean shirt, no clean slacks. Too much shoes, kick the cat. Oh, Rosalind, sorry about that. On the road, running late, on the clock, 8:30. Wasn't looking, there I go, in a puddle, oh dear no. Face all brown, look around, there's a rat on the ground. He runs over, filled with glee, then he says to me, when you're feeling low and down, when you're feeling upside down, come along and join with me. Find your heart and set it free. Watch it lift and get so.
Hello, I think. Yeah, we're good. All right. Hello, and welcome to Quest and Queers, an LGBTQ podcast. We are all here. We are sponsored by Toronto Gamers. Music by Foxmore. We are sponsored by Gamers. I don't know why I won't like it now.
It's coffee.
Yeah, coffee. I had to have this.
Rookie mistake.
Yes, we are sponsored by Gamers. Those LGBTQ players, video games, board games, and of course tabletop and D&D, which is really awesome. I'm just going to try introduction. I guess.
Let's do it.
A lot of coffee. A lot of coffee.
Don't say.
Yeah, sorry.
Take a breath and give us your name and pronouns.
My name is Fred. I will be playing Quad. And I go making pronouns.
Hi, I'm Charlie, also known as C4 CEPHOR Studios. I do some of the art for Quest and Queers. I go by he and she, and I play Rubles the Red, who goes by he and him pronouns. I don't know why I did that. See, you're wired and I'm not.
I'm
Have more blue.
Have more blue.
I'll have more delicious blue, guys.
Everyone's drinking blue but me.
Do you want blue?
Like a little, but not that bad. Don't leave me.
No.
You could almost have
double state potions.
Sweet sit-down. Yeah.
You just agreed with the question.
Continuing on.
Sorry.
My name is Ada. My pronouns are she or they. Today I'm playing. Today, so it changes.
Well, I mean this week.
True. This week, I am playing first character Lazzgrah. You won't bore you with the rest of the...
No, you have to. She says every time.
First character Lazzgrah, daughter of Kau, third heir to the Tower of the Sixth Keeper of the Shattered Star. No relation to the Black Star.
Or the White
Star.
Or any
Star. Completely different
It's its own shattered...
It's busted.
It's a comet fell or whatever.
Not as busted as the Black Star.
Killed the last first protector, fun fact. And also she has an apprentice, Rollar, who is... They're both wizards. That's about it.
Okay, my turn. My name is Maverick. I use they, them pronouns. This week I'm Ravano, who uses they, them, and he, him pronouns.
Hi, I am Mark, aka RK. You may know me from my YouTube series, Culturally Effed. And today I will be playing... Oh, sorry, I use he and him pronouns. And today I will be playing Egreth Bloodmaw, a Gnoll Ranger who uses she and her pronouns. But she doesn't really care that much.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I go by he and him. I'm playing Aisha Tyler Night Shadow.
I knew
it! Every time, Jackie. Every episode.
This intro is a mess. Can we start over?
No.
We're live.
Our
We're
one
live.
viewer.
This is only for
We're not gonna punish our one
single
viewer.
time.
Aisha Night
Taylor.
Shadow. She's obviously inspired by someone I love. And she's a noble warlock. She goes by she and her. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens to her today.
Aisha Tyler.
Jackie also
No,
does
no.
so
Let's be clear.
good.
I'm 150% down with that name.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Aisha Taylor Night Shadow.
Tyler.
And before we begin, I want to give bragging rights to Brett, who later this week will be teaching a class D&D to the youth.
I wasn't expecting.
The youth.
So I think that's something to be very proud of, Brett, and to sort of boast about a little. So you're teaching a Dungeons and Dragons course.
Yeah.
He's like fixing his hair. Like,
I'm not usually like well kept.
That's why I'm bringing about it for you.
There you
How
go.
we
That
need
was a
to
good
get.
idea, huh?
Trying to be well kept.
Ooh.
Trying to do this new thing where I take care of myself.
Lazzgrah just fell into a pit. And he's dead.
That's it.
Another shadow
There's
star
a
came out of the
balls
sky.
This
seems
one
to be
wholly intact.
It seems to be almost a pattern. All right. So,
Last
time on Quests and Queers, you all decided to take refuge inside the Netherin Void in order to talk about future plans going forward, trying to think about how you could possibly stop the limb, a person who seemingly went inside and destroyed Lakereach pretty concretely with the use of explosives, Mubari Slayers targeting specifically vampires, and I already said explosives, and the Hobgoblin army that is approaching on Lakereach.
And now, in fact, is occupying Lakereach.
After taking a look at all of your options and further investigating further into what the Bloodwell does, you went further on to gather more members of the Order inside Lakereach. Moving through the roughly collapsed city, you managed to find Nilri, a gold dragon that is cleverly disguised.
And the best.
and the best.
sorry. The best.
In the outer borders of the city. Upon you all moving forward, Lazzgrah and Bloodmaw decided to look for Lazzgrah's retainers outside of the city. When we ended last, you all saw in kind of a little bit through the transparent dust that kicked up from the envoys of people leaving the shantytown of Lakereach. You saw something prowling inside the grass.
Don't go into the long grass.
You could see in the distance, with a very good successful perception check, that there were something seemingly stalking up forward to them. Packs, or a pack at least, of hyenas slowly headed for the retainers, chilling out near a small tree. Once this began, you guys ran forward, going entirely at full speed towards the tree, completely unknowing the retainers did not manage to notice the hyenas coming forward. So, I need you both to give me initiative checks, please.
We're all
We're
together.
all here.
You guys went back with Nilri.
No, we didn't.
We all met up.
We met up with everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all here.
Okay.
We all met up and we were like, hey, we're tracing the retainers, and
Yep.
Yeah.
we just...
And then we saw them, and then they were
Yeah,
in big
everyone's here.
danger.
Alright. So as this begins to go forward,
no.
I'm going to need initiative checks from everybody, please, and thank you.
Can you just refresh me? Does Shoal just go right after me, or does he have his own initiative?
I think we counted this, that it's going to work.
He goes on your turn, doesn't he?
Similarly on your turn, I believe.
Okay.
So, I need everyone's initiative order, please, and thank you.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna...
Oh,
Jackie, Jackie,
The first roll.
Jackie, how do you...
I don't know.
How do you manage this?
And to get cleansed.
It's almost impressive.
Bring your psychics to me. I don't know.
Apparently I should not have bet on this.
You balanced it on what?
Oh, my dice is yellow.
No,
Like-
never. Oh, well, that's kind of pretty. I like him.
No, it's pretty, but I call it my piss die, and I rolled a 7 plus 3, 10.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
These guys are gonna get et.
Yeah, you guys. Oh.
Let me know when you need
All
initiative
right.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just checking up something really quick.
All good.
Off to a good start.
It's okay. I didn't do very well either. I rolled an 8. Will I roll above a 10 today? We don't know.
We will find out really fucking quick.
Real soon. Actually, I'm gonna make you roll. That's my way of getting around that shit.
What, you're gonna make me roll your initiative?
No, I'm gonna make you take saves.
That's actually a pretty clever way of doing it, especially if you roll like shit.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna toll the dead all day long.
I control my fate.
All right, we're gonna go.
Will he
We're
roll
gonna go
things?
this way.
Let's find out.
Rublex. Initiative order, please.
10.
Lazzgrah.
15.
Ravno.
8.
That's not bad.
It's bad.
Bloodmaw.
15.
Oh, thank God.
Nitro.
4.
That's entirely expected.
I'm just figuring
Okay, so
one?
Lazzgrah and Bloodmaw,
Oh,
you two
okay.
will be going on the same initiative, so you should decide now how you guys are going to best do
I
that.
know what I'm doing.
This is crap.
I also know what I'm doing. What's your
Okay.
dex?
Mine's +2.
Mine's +3.
Go for it.
Okay, I will go ahead of you then.
Although my maternal instinct might.
Well, my maternal instinct is greater!
Which one of us has the highest
I'll
maternal
show you
instinct
who's a
stat?
power mom!
Oh my god.
Let the mom battle begin.
That needs to be a button now. Power mom. Like,
Oh
God.
man.
Thanks.
Tigris needs it on a t-shirt.
Just Woby tied the
The
goblin
sleeves
that
ripped off.
ends up with
It is
both of
written.
them feeling like
It is
they're
written and it is done.
I will note that Egrith did keep the plaid tartan.
Hell
with
yeah.
the armor, so
So,
she's rocking
moving
that lesbian
forward, as you
look.
guys begin to move onto this tiny little space right next to the trees, you can see something prowling in the distance, something slightly larger underneath. As you can see, 4 packs on either side of the tree line. 2 hyenas packs coming in, 4 with each pack, lining around almost like a pincer movement, aiming directly towards them. You can also see something else in the grass, but the large reeds kind of obfuscate what the shape is. You can tell it's large and it's leaning low. But apart from that, you guys don't really know. As you guys begin to move forward, you can see a small kind of rustling in the tree line as 4 hyenas begin to rush over to the retainers. Now, as you guys manage to rush forward, I imagine you guys got probably about 30 feet in between them. A hyena is going to take their movement to get there. The other thing is going to keep. They're going to spend their entire time running towards the edge of the retainers. You can see both the retainers look at each other for just a second, just going, and both of them begin to pull out knives immediately, and just slowly begin to back up behind the end of the tree. Both trying to like look around the other side of the trunk and then moving back and forth. Back
They're so
back.
cute!
They don't really know how to deal with the current situation. However, Bloodmaw is your go. Bloodmaw or Lazzgrah, sorry.
Go ahead.
It's me.
Okay.
I will use a bonus action and cast Hail of Thorns.
Oh shit.
And I will target the center of one of the groups.
Okay.
And fire an arrow. That's my main action.
Okay, do it.
9 plus 6, 15.
15. That, I believe, is going to hit.
Awesome. In addition to normal effects of the attack, target and the attack, each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save.
Okay.
My DC is 11.
Okay. Two of them pass, 2 of them fail.
Okay,
So the 15 was a
the
hit?
D10.
Perfect.
Ah, shit. The one who I rolled a 1.
Sorry.
So the ones who failed get 1 damage.
Okay.
And the one that I was actually aiming for that got hit with an arrow gets a d8 damage.
All right.
Which is 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
Okay, so as you pull back with your short bow, I imagine?
The longbow.
Longbow, as soon as you pull back, you have Hail of Thorns move in the direction. The splinter of the wood breaks off and launches different projectiles. You get run right in its center as it just goes down immediately as it pierces its spine. The other ones are still around though.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Good job.
They do not have a lot of hit points.
No, they do not.
That's okay. It's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're
already spent, so.
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
30 feet away from them?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. The moment that you act, it It works the same as smite. Your go.
Okay. So we're like 30 feet away from the retainers?
Yep.
Okay. So Lazzgrah will dramatically glance over her shoulder toward Raveno and Ruby, nod to Shoal, and she's going to take off while Shoal casts Mage Armor on, I guess you, because you have lower dex. So
Okay.
Raveno has Mage Armor.
Okay.
And Lazzgrah is going to just try to get between. Can she get into like melee range between the retainers and the hyenas?
Not without taking an attack of opportunity from them, because you need to move through them.
Okay, so I'm just going to get to them. Your armor plus is 13 plus dex
Oh, good. So
for 8 hours.
Just 13.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to try. Okay, I will. Fuck it. I'm going to try to go through and get between them.
Okay. They're going to take their reactions, try and strike you down. It's going to be 3.
All right. I'm going to use my reaction, however, to try and mitigate that a little and cast shield.
Okay, that's going to be 14, first one.
Miss.
16.
Miss.
That's going to be 18.
Miss. I cast shield. It increases my AC by 5 until the start of my next turn.
Was it 19 now? Jesus.
20, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Tankiest wizard.
Yeah. Man, abjuration.
She's stabby wizard.
So that
Okay,
is
so as they
my
move forward, they begin to like
reaction.
and begin to snap down on either side, but you just kind of move entirely through. It doesn't go through
cool
the shield
shield
around
thing.
it. That's fine. Okay, after that,
Hold on. I'm still locked in.
Yeah.
Shorelar has
I'm
things to
just
do.
gonna. Shorelar did his thing.
Oh, yes, he.
I'm just going to use my action to try and stab one of them with my sword. Okay. Yeah. That's a 19, which I
Nice.
presume
Hit.
will hit. Short sword, so it's D6. So that does 6 damage. I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Nope, I can't do that. I'm gonna stab one with the other sword with my offhand. That is a
That probably hits.
18 to hit,
Yep, hit.
and that is gonna do 4 damage.
Okay. One of them moves towards to the side. The one that most recently snapped you, just pull out a short sword and right across the side of the cheekbones. It just goes down immediately to the side. That one's down.
Cool.
Okay.
Good job. It's our stab wizard, everyone.
Your turn. After that, Ravno, your go.
Okay, so the retainers are here. There's one pack approaching them. Is that correct?
It's one approaching from the other side.
Okay, so there's 2 totally.
Mm-hmm.
One has 2 left?
Yep.
Okay, are those 2 within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Are they within 5 feet of each other?
Yes.
Then I cast Toll the Dead on both of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Do it.
They must pass a Wisdom save, DC 13, or take my necrotic damage. They haven't. Yep. I have a feature called Reaper, which lets me do this.
8 natural 20.
So the one that takes 8 will take my necrotic damage. It will take 8 points of necrotic damage.
One of them goes down immediately.
Oh my god.
First stands on end, streaks up entirely, and just falls down like a board.
Wicked. Okay, so having done that, I think I'm satisfied actually.
Okay.
And I'm not even gonna use my movement for now. I'm in range of the other pack as well without moving.
At this point, they're not entirely there. They're moving in.
Actually, then I will move to intercept them.
Okay. They're gonna do that on their turn,
Yay!
which is now.
Great.
So as they begin to move in, they're just going to pull. 4 of them are just going to go on each of your sides.
Mhm.
So 2 of them are going to break off and try and hit you, and 2 of them are going to break off and try and hit you.
Wicked. Fill your boots.
That'd be my least.
13 AC and a dream.
That's 14 for you.
1 hit.
That's 13 for you.
2 hits.
Lazzgrah, you're next. That's going to be a 12.
Nope.
18.
Nope.
That's going to be
God.
Yes, you are going to
It's
get.
shield.
It's until the start of my next
Awesome.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's really good.
You're not going to take that much.
I'm not
so like,
worried.
be very happy. So as two begin to like clamp down, it kind of breaks through the mage armor, and you kind of feel almost this magical shattering. Immediately goes immediately underneath. I don't know why I keep saying immediately so much. Anyways, you take 7 points of piercing damage
Okie doke.
from the hyenas biting down. Piercing damage, by the way.
Cool.
Okay. After that, it is going to be Aisha, Tyler, Night Shadow.
Awesome. I step forward and I look at my comrades and I say, "Behold, this is how a real warlock does shit." And I'm gonna do bonus action hex first on the one that attacked Mav. Ravenoff.
Raveno.
Ravenoff.
The T is
Raveno,
silent.
yeah.
A shirt that I need, probably.
So that is an effect, and I cast Eldritch Blast. It is a
Okay.
16.
Hit.
Yay!
Do it.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Insert Aisha Tyler reference.
Also, you're
Yeah.
forgetting one of the crucial things about Hex. You need to remember it.
I can move it after this is dead, though.
Yeah, but what does Hex do, Jeff?
It gives a +6. Oh, I roll a +6. I roll a 6.
You roll +6 and you get a disadvantage, and they get disadvantage on one of their.
Right. I'm gonna choose Dex
Okay.
for their disadvantage. So I'll roll a D6 first for that. It is a 1.
I wish I
But
had
however,
wisdom.
plus
Then I could just toll the shit out of them.
Yeah.
For free.
6.
True.
So that's 10 damage because +3 to my agonizing blast. That's 10.
Okay.
Force, yeah.
So as you cast Hex immediately onto one, Eldritch Blast goes and curves around Raveno and just blasts one right in the side of the face. His fur goes flying off to the side.
Ah!
This is nasty. And
I
then,
bow.
is there anything else you'd like to do with this move?
I stand where I am because I'm kind of scared too. But
Okay.
I bow though.
From out of the distance,
Oh boy.
you can hear something begin to move.
Here comes the problem.
And then this large, almost hyena-like creature, but with huge hooves on the bottom, launches out from the sides. Its teeth kind of shrunken in and forced inwards into its face. No fangs, but two bone-like protrusions that poke around from the top end to the bottom that kind of curve in and make these large incisors. This huge 10 by 15 long animal moves over through the brush, crouches underneath, and is going to jump directly onto you.
Oh.
Oh no.
After it just
That's
that
our
happen?
problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. After that,
Raveno.
it is going
Ow.
to try and bite you.
Go wild.
Yes,
This thing's gonna fucking regret doing this. I'm
we're gonna see.
gonna make sure.
Oh, that's not the thing I need. That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh.
You're gonna take 10 points of piercing damage.
No big deal.
As it moves over to the side, it's going to see you, Lazzgrah,
Uh-huh.
and it's just going to move over with its hooves, and it's just going to move up immediately and just try to on either side of the hooves. So it's going to try and attack you. This thing's nasty. That's gonna be 21.
Ooh.
Oh.
Got me.
It hits like a
Oh.
truck.
Oh my god. Alright, so I guess we're attacking this thing first now, right? Or what's going on?
You guys can clean up the.
That's
Maybe the goblins can take that little height.
I'm gonna keep working on the little ones though, because I
that
can
is
clear them out
going
pretty
to
fast.
be
Okay.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Some of this
As
is
it moves over to the
multi-attack,
side, it is going to
Just
disengage
enough for
with its
my-
bonus action and just charge directly for Night Shadow.
Oh shit. Hey guys!
Are you right? Are you by me? Because we're like, you
Yeah.
didn't move,
I
right?
didn't move. I'm still standing
Okay.
next to you. Yeah.
Ruby, your go, because I fucked up.
It's your turn now.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Give myself +2 AC. And then I see that thing charging for Aisha, so I'm going to intercept it and charge it. Fuck it.
Okay.
For those who
With
don't
my
know.
and I run forward. I don't know, screaming and and pull out my cutlass. That is a that good roll, huh?
Yeah.
Altogether, so does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Oh yeah! Oh, fucking Christ, I'm so scared.
Yeah, no, I calculated it. I got a
Roll your damage, please.
Yes.
Good ass cutlass.
Roll,
yeah, it's a good ass cutlass.
roll your damage.
There it is. D8. Yep.
Yes.
4. So that is 6 damage,
Okay.
No,
wasn't it?
it's a +3 cutlass, right?
It's +2.
+2.
Oh, so then that would be 8.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, as you move forward, as it begins to lunge entirely at Night Shadow, you just take your cutlass to the side, race down behind the blade, and just strike immediately down to the side of it. You can kind of tell the moment that you do that, you get this kind of white liquid that just spatters out a little bit, and you get this horrific sense of like rotted flesh and infected wounds.
Gross.
Pulls out to the side.
It's full of
It's
pus.
fucking nasty. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep. After that, it is going to be the hyena's turn, which there's none of them left in that pack, so that's gone. Bloodmaw.
Oh, great. I will cast Hunter's Mark on the Great Beast. Then I want to do a nature check to figure out what the fuck it is.
Wait. Sorry. Who was before you? Sorry. My mistake.
The thing.
The thing. Thing moved before
Yeah.
me. Yep, okay, that's right. Just making sure. Okay, here we go.
21 for nature check.
To figure out what this is?
Yeah, weaknesses.
You should have
soft
told me
points.
before you rolled. You would have gotten advantage.
Oh well.
I can
So-
see if I get a crit.
No, that's more than a good enough check.
Alright, whatever.
So you know these things before, actually. You've heard about these in legend, but they're very much attached to Gnollish culture. At least something before the Citadel's oath took place. These things are servants of Yanogu. These things are fucking nasty. Y'all don't write that down. These things are particularly nasty. They usually were on the warbands of Gnolls previously, before the Citadel's oath was signed. Usually the sign of these means the worshipping of old school demons back in Gnoll tribes. And it's usually bad news. These things are nasty. They usually were forms of entertainment. They could mimic sounds and screams that would entertain Gnolls back in the day. They come from a very fucked up background. So these things, are you looking for anything in particular? Like
A weak point.
Weak point? They hurt like any other type of creature.
Great, I fire an arrow at its face.
You do also know that they have a very, very successful mimicry. So, like, they can very much easily impersonate creatures that it's seen previously. Or they don't really know.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I shoot it in the face.
Hopefully.
I like how you did the nod. I shoot it.
Natural 20.
Holy
So it's a 26 total. Does that hit?
I think it hits because, like, it's the natural 20. It's like the rules.
Okay.
Automatic hit.
So it's do I roll twice or do I roll and double it?
all the damage dice twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Including Hunter's Mark, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
it
you
is a
didn't cast
damage
Hunter's Mark,
die.
huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Before doing the nature check, I said I cast.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark on
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I didn't get that. All I heard was nature.
Oh, well,
Just before that,
we can confirm.
Did not hear it.
yeah, and after that you went and confirmed something else with Ruby anyway, so you weren't. It's fine. I did cast before I shoot it. I cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. It's 10 plus 4. 14 plus so what is it? What is that? 14?
Yep.
19, 26,
You don't add the modifier
shit.
again. Only once.
30. 30 points of damage.
What?
You only.
Oh, I only had the modifier
One
once?
time.
Then it's 24.
Yeah.
24 points of damage.
He's still lost.
Shit, that's
Still a fucking lot.
high,
From a
yeah.
fucking 4.
We're doing
No,
it.
it's
So
26.
As it goes lurking for Night Shadow specifically, you take out the arrow and you just peg it right in its eye. As it moves up, it just takes one of its hooves and breaks off the arrow immediately, making it worse as an eye goes rolling out.
yeah.
It smells bad.
There's your weak point. Aim for that.
Yeah, aim for the obvious wounded part.
Love it.
Nasty. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't. There's
It's
nothing
weak
really that I need
against
to communicate with
hitting it.
anyone.
Without their hands, they're powerless.
Yeah, and there's no one else around me. Everything's still in range. I don't have to move.
Yeah,
That's my
You don't
turn.
have to move if you don't want to. Okay, after that.
Okay.
Lazzgrah.
Is there any way to tell whether it is using strength or dexterity for damage?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. It
It's
seems
huge, though.
so.
I would
Probably.
It's big, beefy.
Is there any hyenas around me still?
Yes, there's 2 hyenas.
Okay, I'm just gonna deal with those first then.
And 2 around Ravno.
I'm just gonna keep swinging.
Not
on
for long.
these 2.
Let's see.
I'm gonna swing on one of them with my attack action. That is a 20 to hit.
Hit it.
D6, right? That does 6 piercing,
Okay, I'm just down immediately.
and I'm gonna swing on the other one.
So you have 2
That's not
blades
great.
going on right now?
Yeah, I'm using my bonus action for 2 of them fighting.
Okay.
But that's probably not gonna hit. That is a 10.
That is a miss. Yeah, sorry. Okay. There's your turn. Down to the side. Another one goes immediately down. Okay, that's your turn. After that, Ruby.
It's my turn.
Yes,
All
yes.
right, so I'm going to cast. Let's see here.
You can't cast another concentration
Oh yeah, that's
spell.
true. Thank you. All right, so I have Shield of Faith up, so I guess I'll just like continue trying to fight this thing head on with the piss die.
You could smite it.
Yeah.
On a
Oh,
hit.
I could. Oh, that's true. I will try to smite it if I hit it.
Nice.
I'm rolling pretty well. So does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You can just
Because the
you
20
can just give me the
hit.
die roll. I will tell you if it hits.
Yeah. So where's my smite?
That'll be with
2d6,
your feet.
unless it's otherwise.
Okay.
What type of
You
smite?
also have to blow a spell slot to do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which-
I still have
You'll get-
2.
Okay.
So
Regular
I'm keeping track.
plus.
So that is a total of that's 13. So that
You'll get
is
additional damage if it's undead.
Smite a 2d6 or a 1?
But it ain't.
It ain't. All right.
Even though it smells
And-
like it should be.
You would think so. It's,
So
it
that-
must
It
be-
smells dead doesn't mean it is.
it's demonic in nature.
17.
17, alright.
Nice.
Was it not 2d6 for a smite? Or was
Yeah,
it 1?
1d6 is pretty. You're too far. You must go back.
I thought you said you were tracking it. Isn't that what you said, Charlie? It's 2d6.
PQR. I gotta remember my alphabet.
We're almost there.
It says it's a 2d8.
Then
Oh, well then we need to add another
Okay.
d8, right?
I thought a d6
I'm gonna
sounded wrong.
void that last damage roll.
That's fine.
So 2d8 plus your
So 6 is what I did, and then 2 more d8. 6
Yeah.
and 2. So that is 14. So that's 18.
Okay,
Nice.
much better.
Feel better.
1
Okay.
damage more.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Okay, does that happen?
Yeah.
16. So he slaps down to the side, a divine light moves over to the side of his shoulder, it goes poof, and just blasts off in this large radiant light to the side.
Shoulder
Bits of
do
flesh
anything.
begin to fly off immediately, but it seems relatively unwounded and untouched.
Okay.
It seems it's still got its fight in it. Okay,
So do I. No, I don't. I have
their
14.
turn, Ruby. Okay, after
Remember,
that round
you
now.
have protection.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 hyenas on me.
Yeah.
So are they again within range to toll on both of them? Then I will do that. So wisdom saving throw from both of them.
Natural 19, natural 15. That's
So they
going
both
to
pass.
Be a 20 and a 16.
So they both pass. That's fine. I'm also going to use my action surge right now.
Okay.
And take an additional action. I guess since I didn't kill them, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws.
Can one of them use this 9 for my portent roll?
You can't. You
One
just
of
have
them
to
has
say
a
it.
9.
One of them fails.
One's a natural 20, the other one's going
Ooh,
to be...
you're rolling good. Maybe I should start rolling.
Okay,
Alright, so the other one is taking 4 necrotic.
okay. That one, I believe, is still alive.
Yep.
Ooh.
That did not go like I hoped it would.
So as it goes over, it begins to go stiff, but it just shakes it around immediately and continues to kind of gnarl and snarl at you.
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not going to use a bonus action here.
okay. The hyenas are going to look around for a second and they're going to wait. They're going to wait their action until... Yeah, they're going to wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
After that, it's going to be Aisha, Tyler, Night Shadow.
We have idols, okay? Just one
Okay. I
Um,
just
Is that the true form of your god?
Huh?
Of your patron?
No. Oh, no.
I am
It's
doing
supposed,
that.
it's supposed to be this eldritch horror, but really, it's Aisha
Yeah,
Tyler.
it's like time making all the jokes about. Okay, never mind. I put my wand at the ugly, nasty demon creature that who's.
Okay, it's right in front of you.
Yeah,
Whatever
right
it
in front
is.
of me. Shit, right. And I try to say something really witty, but it just doesn't come out right. So it just looks like I'm just. And I freeze. I move the hex towards that thing. Turn to a wisdom save disadvantage throw. Whatever.
Okay.
So that let's roll d20 though. Yeah, it's a 9.
Plus what?
Oh, yeah, it's
What
a
did
9.
you What did you just
What did
roll
you-
for?
Eldritch Blast. I was gonna Eldritch Blast it.
I was gonna tell you not to roll Eldritch Blast.
Oh no!
Because
too
I
late.
could
It's
give
too
you
late.
that.
It's already done.
Okay, it's already done. So it's a 9.
Miss.
Okay, so I look like a fool. With no witty phrases.
You tried.
Good job, Aisha.
You're just like, fuck it.
Is that what we're gonna do in battle? Like, you're doing a good job,
Is there
Aisha. You
anything else
tried.
I stepped the fuck back a bit from everything. Just, yeah.
That's fine.
You're
I'm
gonna step
there.
the fuck back?
It may take an attack
Okay,
of
so take an
opportunity.
attack of
Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh, Aisha, no!
You do this all the time,
I
Aisha.
know.
When will you learn?
When will you learn?
I'm only
That your
30.
actions have consequences.
I'm a baby half elf.
That's a natural 20.
I guess I can't call
This thing
protection
is
after
particularly
the roll.
nasty when it comes
Yeah.
to natural 20s too, as you're gonna find out.
Oh, no, it
You
doesn't
can
look
give
gross
Jackie
when it...
loaded dice and it would still roll ones.
Oh my god.
So this one's unique. You
Guys.
know this. You know this. Bloodborne, as you see this. On a normal critical hit, if this thing rolls a critical hit, it rolls damage dice 3 times.
Oh, fuck.
Instead of twice.
Oh.
I have.
Oh,
no
man, the
healing.
sound that just came out of me.
Oh.
Oh, the internet. The internet has that now.
You're going to take 16 points of of piercing damage as it goes onto the side of the neck.
Only
Side of the neck.
16.
That's not so
And it
bad.
begins to
3 times?
move
That means
around.
it only rolled like 4 damage.
Yeah.
Like 5 damage.
That's more
That's
than
like half
HP
of
I have
my.
right
Yeah, that's like
You're
half my
okay,
whatever.
you're fine, you're
I'm
fine,
okay.
you're
So
fine.
that's your turn after
Jackie,
that.
just tell me
Still
next time
breathing.
you're rolling an
It
attack
is.
roll.
It is its
Sure.
turn.
I'll give you the 18.
Mm-mm.
It is going to smack Ruby in the side with hooves.
Ooh.
No.
And you're gonna have to make a concentration check if it hits you.
That's a 16, 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Fuck. I might be down already.
Maybe.
Oh, you're always down, Charlie.
I know, Ruby always goes down.
Down to clown.
He's so brave.
Brave is
You're
one
going
way
to
to
take
describe
9
it.
bludgeoning damage. It
Okay.
goes right to the face.
Ooh.
Okay.
As a part of its
And you
hooves,
gotta
it's
make
going
your
to
check.
move to the side, and it's just going to disengage. After that, it is going to try and make a run at you.
What up?
Concentration check, DC.
Oh, wait, it's running past me?
Yeah, disengage.
But it
though.
disengaged.
Okay.
Doesn't it have disadvantage on attacks stuff?
It's wisdom. I turn
I
into
don't
wisdom
know
with
if
the
Yeah,
just in case it
no,
helps. Sorry.
no,
It's a
nothing like that.
concentration check.
And besides, I think
10
it's
or half the
disengaging as a
damage,
bonus
whichever is
action.
higher, which would be 10.
10? Okay, so I made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shield of Faith is
Shield
still
of Faith
active.
is still up.
After that, it's going to try and attack Raveno.
Great. I am so boned. Get it?
That's going to be 22 to hit.
Which hits? Yeah, it might knock me out here.
God, no.
Because
That's
I
about it.
I'm gonna hide my hoodie.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Oh, I'm okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
After that,
Seems to hit too hard.
2 hyenas are going to start attacking Raveno to try and bring it down.
Oh, good. I'm not okay.
That is 17.
Hits.
It's going to be 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Yeah?
The hyena's still going to hit you.
Well, maybe. Pack tactics, huh?
Yeah. 16 again.
Hits. I'm out, almost certainly.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage.
So I explode.
Oh.
Thank you for joining Quests and Queers.
No, no, that's normal. That's normal. You've seen it. I fly apart.
After that,
No.
I'm okay.
I know, but still.
Does the head say that? Does the sails?
I'm just
Fine.
I fly apart.
I'm good.
Tis fine.
Quick, grab the
No,
head.
Worry not.
is going to.
I'm ready for it.
Actually,
I've taken technically no damage.
this thing's going to fucking run.
I was already.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's going to move 20 feet into the brush
Hell no.
after the train takes you down. The other hyena that's right near you is going to do the same.
Does that provoke?
That would have provoked from you.
Okay.
They're
I
heading
roll.
into
I'm
the
gonna
brush.
do it. I'm roll.
They are.
That's what sounded.
Does a 22?
Yep,
Do
that
this
hits one of
down?
them. The other 2 that are there, they're also going to start to run.
6 again. I'm rolling a lot of 4s.
Okay, you bring 2 down. The 2 remaining hyenas, they're going to run into the brush. And they're going to be obfuscated. I love that word. I never get a chance to use it.
Maybe
What was
we
it?
should just
Obfuscated.
grab the
It
retainers on the
means, it
bones
means
and just leave.
Or being
You don't have to grab me.
Just well, I guess
Everything's
'cause-
fine.
yeah.
You've seen me do
Okay,
this
I
like
get
3
it.
times now.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
but
be
we
that.
haven't
Yeah, but I don't
left
know-
you to
Yeah, we
ravenous
haven't-
hungry
Okay, after
animals.
that,
Yeah.
it's going to be
And we don't know
Bloodmaw
what happened.
and Lazzgrah. As they begin to go into the brush, attacking them will be at disadvantage. for right now?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark for you, not so much.
Furry and proud. You got this.
I have advantage on perception and survival checks to find it.
Okay.
So I will locate it. The perception check, or do I still see it?
I'm going to say with Hunter's Mark, because it's a concentration, it's not out of your range, you could probably strike it from within the brush.
Great, then I'm just going to strike it.
Okay.
Huzzah! Natural 19
Hey.
plus 6. So that is... do I crit on a 19? No.
That
I
would
don't
be
think I
too
do.
cool.
No. Okay. That's okay.
If
That's
wishes
still a
were
d6 and a
fishes.
d8 plus 4. 16.
16. As you fire out into the brush immediately, this large arrow goes kind of curving into the side. You think it's not going to hit, and as it goes right on, you hear this almost sickening splat as it goes out, and all of a sudden you hear from the brush, "Mama," and just.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
I
gross.
will-
Can you give me an intelligence check, please?
Yes, of course. I would also use my movement just to go there.
Sure.
My int
I mean,
is 17.
Sounds a lot like a kid.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Then either way, I'm rushing over.
Okay. Don't really hear a lot around there. Lazzgrah, your go.
So,
Before that happens, if I have rampage, so if I got it down to 0 hit points, I would get a bonus action.
It's dead.
So I get to move up to half my movement and do a bite attack. Can I do that for
They
another?
already ran away.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not in the physical range anymore. Like, they bolted at full speed into the brush.
All right.
After they attacked the Ravno, they just
Well,
went.
then in that case, my bloodlust is even more foaming at the mouth as I run a full 45 feet to its location. And that's my turn.
You're not quite there, but you're getting close.
And that's my turn.
Lazzgrah?
okay. Can I even see where these things are? Like,
You can kind of see in the brush and in the movement where that dips down every so often. Like, you can kind of make a vague check to where they are.
I'm gonna do a perception check, and I'm also gonna call after Egrith. Like, oh, did you get the big one?
Yes.
My perception is actually not trained in that. 14.
Don't see them.
Uh,
So you can just see like the brushes where they are, but you can't really see like them personally. You can see like the trails that they make, but the weeds just bend back up.
so I can tell what space they're in, but I'd have like a 50-50 chance of missing an attack or something.
Yeah, like any kind of range attack, you're going to be making it disadvantaged.
Okay, well, I will try to do a Ray of Frost and see what happens.
Okay.
Freeze those trees.
That's not great. 12?
Hit.
Oh,
Hey, there he sees garbage, just like mine.
That's not great damage though. 2 frost damage.
Okay.
They're slowed also.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Are they?
Aren't
Does
they?
it?
Ray of
Yes.
Frost is slowing.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
I forgot about that.
Okay. Ravno, I think if you're done.
Okay.
Oh, I think Shoal's gonna try and shoot with a crossbow.
Okay.
He's mad too. That's not good.
Oh,
It's going to miss.
yeah, big miss.
Okay. Ravno.
Okay, I will pull myself together as an action.
Okay.
So here I am with my 1 HP. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind to regain 1d10 plus 3.
Okay.
And I fucking rolled a 1, so I get 4 HP.
Alright.
So here I am, me and my 5 HP. I will... I've used that. Sorry, I'm considering whether I want to move. Where are the retainers now?
The retainers are still next up to the brush.
Are they hiding
They
behind
are
the
hiding
tree?
in the tree at this point.
All right. Well, I will go to the retainers, just in case something tries to eat them.
Yeah. They seem pretty well up on the tree, like hugging onto the branches, like just looking down. They do not want anything to do with what's happening.
Good.
They're just kind of like wide eyes as big as dinner plates, just like.
Exactly as I instructed.
I look up and I give them like a twinkly finger little wave, like.
Yeah, they're freaked. Okay. After that, it is going to be the hyena's turn. And they're just going to fucking dash, getting it out of there. One is entirely out of your range right now, and another one is pretty close. think that one's about like 90 feet away. Another one's at like 145. Their speed.
Are those the ones that were slowed?
That was the one that's at 90 was slowed. I guess these things are just running for their lives now at this point.
Sorry.
It's just as good as killing them.
Well, effectively, we can be out of combat order for now.
Cool.
Alright, well, that's sorted.
I am not what I was.
I'm gonna chase Egrith into the brush because, like, I don't know what's happened to Egrith.
Yeah, do I find the corpse?
You do. It's kind of like mangled. Looks almost like if a now that you're taking a good look at the creature, it kind of looks like if a badger was also a horse as well as like a wolf. It's very, very strange. This thing has like hooves on the bottom. It has kind of a squished in face. It doesn't even have fangs. Like
I want to. I think this would be a perception, or an investigation rather. I want to check it for any familiar scents.
sure.
So, just all over.
Oh my god! Wait, is that what?
That sounds
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20!
I have a
Smells
big
like
nose.
a lot of death. It also smells like specifically lake water that you actually know along the plains. And once you've been there before and you actually spend a lot of time there, it actually smells somewhat similar to a lake, and it was called Laughing Lake.
Oh.
It's right up top. You know, around from your kind of clan that's pretty well a good place to go bathing. It's also a good place for fresh water. If this thing's around, it's probably bad news. This thing probably was in your camp, and as you begin to smell it a little bit more, this thing seems almost familial. Apart from that, seems to have all the similar makes and models of the Plain Striders, but
Did this used to be a knoll? Do I get that impression?
no, these things are like summoned.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Well,
assume
that's
I
fucked
get
up.
there at this point
But
and
yeah.
see you looming over this thing.
It
I take an axe and behead it for good measure.
okay. It is
And
dead.
that's when
and
Ruby
it
comes
smells
up.
Yeah.
absolutely
Can't be too careful.
Yep.
Well,
Nothing useful here.
I guess it's dead.
Yeah.
What was that thing?
You know
Bad
that is-
news.
They're called, in your art, they're called lucratas.
Lucrata. We call them lucratas. Some people call them Inogu's servants, do you say?
No, they don't call them that, but they are Yinogu servants. They are servants of Yinogu.
Which is it?
It doesn't matter. It's just it's a preface
They are
underneath
also
a demon.
known. They are known as
Okay.
that.
Yes, that's all I was saying in characters, that
Yes.
they're also known as that.
Yep. Mimic horse thingy.
It's like, was that childlike sound that came from it?
Yep, it's a mimic. It mimics noises to draw at prey.
Ugh.
Confuse its
We was just like, ugh, 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 and walks away. Ugh.
We'll rejoin the group. I just leave the corpse.
I'm gonna pick myself up and I look at Ravenel. I'm like, are you okay?
Do I seem okay?
You blew up. It's not your first time, but it is scary when it happens.
I've been not afraid.
Okay. Because I would hate that if you did die and just kind of looks away, embarrassed.
Oh, I pat Aisha on the back.
Let's find our friends.
Would not be the first time.
Everyone has their second time, I guess.
That
wait.
was funny.
So you guys join us back.
Yeah, we
we're,
joined back.
we're joining
So,
now.
I'm gonna shout back.
The beast is dead.
What is this?
Souvenir? Can I have something? Did you bring something back for me? Anything?
It's
Go.
back. Just follow your nose
Just,
and help yourself.
it's over there.
You can't miss it.
No, it's all right. Okay.
It's already attracting flies.
too far. Okay, it's all
Where-
right. We're okay.
Where did it come from?
I have some bad news about that. It was summoned from another plane. I repeat, what was it called?
Lucrata.
The Kurata, or Inogu's servant. It's usually brought about through worship of Inogu, which is been banned since I don't know, some political thing that happened many generations ago.
Ah.
If anybody wants to, well, Raveno, you'd probably be there for that. So
Oh.
you can
How there? Like.
We're not supposed to
Within your
worship
lifespan.
Yunogu.
Yeah. So
but-
this is something I was around for.
There are many old stories about Yunogu and their
Yes.
relation to the creation of gnolls. And we're not supposed to worship that. That's banned, and we're supposed to execute anyone caught worshiping Yunogu.
Yes. I remember that much, but
Or still, it
I
smells
want to
like
make
home.
a check real bad to see. Is this a history check?
Yeah, this is going to be a history check, depending on your thing with gnolls, which I don't know how familiar with you are with your history, and given the articles, I'm going to say,
Straight?
I'm going to say disadvantage, actually.
Okay, cool.
Just because you were around for it doesn't mean you
Yeah,
took
I
in-depth
mean,
notes.
I was busy doing other shit, no doubt.
It's more of my wife's thing.
Oh, a natural 20 and 11. It's an 11.
11 just straight?
Yeah.
That's all it is. So you recognize something in the past, kind of, it's called the Citadel's Oath. It's basically it was a small pact made by gnolls after they were put into the Fading Rift through a planal shift. And during this time, it followed very specific rules for gnolls after they came in. They came in through the Measure of the Abyss and soon became permanent settlers there. Basically, it is kind of an oath that dictates they're allowed to be around in the lands, but they're not allowed to raid certain cities, as well as certain racial boundaries. Additionally, they're not allowed to worship any demonic or fiendish-like cults. If caught, it basically allows for their slaughter. So usually what's considered if somebody is found in a group like that, they're usually either tremendously ostracized or killed on the spot.
Okay. Like by the other gnolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is it's a very, very serious offense. There's also some other pedantic-like rules, like how many, like the number of gnolls in a clan or war tribe that can be in city limits. It's quite a weird pedantic.
Is it still standing? Like, is it still enforced?
It is still enforced.
Okay.
However, it is enforced differently along borders. Like one of the pacts that are involved is that they are not allowed to attack any hobgoblin, dwarf, elf, or human bands. But they never said other ones. Like, there's nothing prohibiting them from raiding goblin or bugbear or dragonborn settlements.
So no hobgoblins, no elves, no dwarves, and no human settlements?
Yeah.
Mixed race settlements are totally cool. You can totally raid those.
Yeah, if they're not specific, you can raid them.
Lovely.
Okay, so that means that what was done with excluding the part where they summoned a fucking demon monster thing is otherwise not a violation of this oath. They're allowed to attack Lakereach.
Under the definition, could get dicey.
Okay, so it's a little questionable because it's a
Yeah.
predominantly human settlement, isn't it?
But Lakereach is one of those things where, like, if they were to attack Lakereach, it would still be considered a violation.
Okay.
It would be pretty bad.
Okay.
But if they were to attack like Kapissa or Azazen, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
That wouldn't be.
Or at least the Gnoll clans would not enforce it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Who
sure
knows what the people
someone
in
would get mad
Kapisa
about
would
that.
do?
Yeah, Kapissa's Dragonborn settlement, so
they-
like there's no legislation in place.
It's like, well, the law says that they're allowed to attack us.
All right.
They
Well,
also have the right to protect themselves. Like the Citadel's Oath is one of those weird documents where like it's enforced. Like the hardline rules are enforced, but everything else is.
and this is a rule that exists inside of Gnoll society, right? So, like, it's not like the settlements are beholden to the oath, but rather the Gnolls attacking it are.
Can I roll something of like what, just out of curiosity, what the significance of hobgoblins being protected by this legislation is?
I mean, like if Raveno said everything out loud like immediately,
which I did not do. And in fact, basically having taken in this information, I don't feel like there's a strong need to exposit a lot of things that Eagerth will probably already know.
You'd be surprised what I don't know.
I could write a book about what you don't know. That's Skeletor, not me.
entire encyclopedias of what I don't know.
At any rate, this is severe.
Yes, this is bad news. and worse still, it smells a lot like my home region. So,
Would
maybe those
either of
werewolves
you
have something to do with this.
care to exposit on what exactly it is that you're discussing here?
That sounds like
Oh,
metagaming.
that big ugly thing.
Uh-huh.
That big ugly thing is a demon summoned by gnolls. who
But
worship
its
demons.
existence is prohibited. There was an oath which was like observed by Knoll packs, changed some, I imagine. But it nevertheless, last I heard, banned the worship of demonic entities. But you can only summon a beast such as this by worshipping a demonic entity, and so it goes to follow that the oath has been broken.
What I don't know is if this was particularly summoned or if this was more of just a result of worship.
Do we know whether this could have implications about that to do with these werewolves?
Perhaps.
Can I make a check to see if I can kind of suss out how one would go about summoning a creature like this? Like what
That
the
would be a
requirements
religion,
are?
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
I'm proficient in that.
Well, I'll also ask you. And I will just try to help.
I must try to assist.
I rolled a 13, so that helps. You
Do I
get
have advantage?
advantage.
Okay.
That's how helping works.
10.
Unless God says something
Ugh.
else.
You just think of Grimace from
14.
McDonald's just repeatedly.
Oh
Until
my
you
that was-
black out from exposure.
Religion, that's a 14.
14.
God.
In order to summon these types of things, with the close connection that gnolls have to the abyssal regions, because it kind of runs in gnollish blood, it hasn't been like washed clean entirely. So therefore, if a gnoll were to go down some of the activities that would please Yunogu, it would be kind of like, imagine having a lot of connections, just very, very simply. So it doesn't take a lot of worship. It takes enough. Just put simply, like if they start following some of the old cold rules, like raiding, making sacrifices, doing large-scale bloody contests, embracing menacing sides, like active maliciousness, this type of summoning would totally be on the cards.
Do I get the sense that, though, that it would have to be on purpose? Or just by doing these things, could one of these just pop up?
It's probably on purpose.
Okay. More than likely, it... Gotta get in character. Jason Statham. There we go.
Just channel Expendables.
Expendables, yeah.
I want to get really trash sometimes. Just watch all of them in a row. And see
Near as
how
I can
blind
tell, these things don't really seem to come up by accident. Probably done on purpose.
Then this was a targeted attack.
Was it?
It's
Can these
crying.
things...
It's crying. So these things have the capability to mimic creatures it's encountered before, and its dying breath sounded like my children,
Oh my god.
and it smells like my home.
I'm sorry.
Who enforces the oath?
It's usually put along like gnolls themselves.
Okay.
Settlements or other races don't really check up on it unless it's like
Okay.
it's a thing that gets notoriety.
Um,
Like if a gnoll band just like wipes out an entire town, then it's just like
well, no witnesses.
So it's kind of everybody.
yeah.
All right.
It's like there's no sentinels that enforce that oath.
If this goes unchecked, anyone could just slaughter the whole village, and it would be fine because of the demon worship. So I need to find some other gnolls, another gnoll clan not touched by the influence of these werewolves, and get their aid.
At this point, Bloodmaw, could you please give me a history check with advantage?
Oof.
Oh, beans.
That's not good. It's an 8. I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Where the fuck are the Plane Striders and what the fuck are they doing? This is a really, really important question. Because usually...
Probably striding on a plane.
Like grass plains or those plains?
Yeah, probably one of those.
what they're doing in terms of historically is unprecedented. You don't really come up with anything in your head of why this is happening. This seems like a very sudden anomaly. Like all these things that are happening now, it's starting to click. Like something is deeply, deeply wrong. And it's not only due to the werewolf thing. Like something's up.
Yeah. Between the life-touched vampire and Lakereach werewolves, this demonic creature that attacked us, that I think it attacked us deliberately.
How do you imagine otherwise?
I think this goes beyond
Unless
even
it cannot be
Lakereach.
controlled.
I
once
think it goes
is
beyond
summoned.
your orders. There's something deeply, deeply wrong with the cosmos.
You don't say.
Is this going to be more
something.
important than my assignment? Because this is starting to look like this is entire material plane stuff.
Lazzgrah, you may now give me a history check. Just a straight roll.
Should be my important roll. 16.
So it usually prohibited large hobgoblin forces coming into the plains to strike down, like, let's say, Lakereach or Elzus or any of the other places that usually there's a natural barrier in place. The gnolls. These hobgoblins seemingly marched all the way down here. For some reason, they're not attacking them down.
So, seems normally force like these hobgoblins coming through would have faced significant opposition from the Gnoll clans.
But they're pulled back,
Yeah, seem to have made it here all right.
doing other things.
Or allying with who controls this army.
We need a board with red string.
Yeah.
And like start connecting all of these things.
A little quick montage with some music.
Guys, whatever we decide, can we take a rest first? And you look at Ruby,
Oh,
who's
right,
bloody
yeah.
as fuck.
My brother, my friend. You can't die on me. I go over you and comfort you.
I see thou art tired, and my head drops off my neck and into my hands. Ah, as am I.
You don't sleep.
I put it back.
do.
I put it back on.
What?
We should camp here. Going back into town would be stupid.
How about retainers, guys? Though I mean, I point at the tree, like. Hey,
Do you need
okay?
help getting down?
No.
Okay, you come down when you're nice and ready.
No.
We're safe.
So-
We're good people. Most of us are. I'm good.
They've met
We're all
us.
good. I know.
What's our next order of business then? Is this starting to become more urgent than dealing with Naldrig?
If they attack us once, they'll try again. This probably won't be the first creature sent our way.
We cannot fight on two fronts. We must pick one. We are under-provisioned.
Perhaps when it had its walls, Lakereach would have been a safer place to be, but it is wall-less. And not to mention the whole invading army. Which is another reason why there's no point in trying to find a bed in town. It'll all be occupied by soldiers, no doubt. So I think we should just camp here under this tree.
Near the wilds, where the beasts came from.
Yeah.
Do you have a better idea?
We are...
I could dig a hole.
We have a certain...
a knoll hole.
If we can sneak back into under those non-detection enchantments, it seems like not the worst idea. But
Wait, you want to sleep in the Bloodwell?
I'll sleep anywhere.
I'll sleep by the blood wells. I like it. It's comforting.
I mean, we need, as we said, we need provisions.
Decisions, guys.
Can't exactly find those out here.
Let's do it. Let's do something.
Let's go.
I vote camp out here. Who wants to camp out here?
So be it.
Who wants to go back into town?
Oh shit! I meant for camping out here. Sorry.
All right, so let's set up a camp.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take watch. Whatever.
I have full HP. I will take the first watch.
As you all begin to slowly look around, I imagine you with your rangerous skills.
Oh yeah. If we're in grassland, I have like advantage on
Yeah.
so many things.
My passive perception is 20.
As you guys
It's
manage
just
to
my AC that's crap.
make a small little camp outside, the grasslands slowly begin to dip as the sun begins to go down into the horizon. And as you see some of the stars begin to pop out, you can see the ways downward towards Elzeus, as well as heading towards the southern tip of the continent, are seemingly headed downwards to Elzeus entirely, or towards Capissa. You can't really tell. But as they all head south, you can see different campfires dotting the shoreline as it continues going down. And as you all begin to take this silent moment to look around, you are in front of a campfire just outside of Lakereach. In the distance, you can see the hobgoblins along the side building up large spike wooden barricades up to the front around Lakereach. They're not fully done. They're not even close. This will probably take several days. But they seemingly are fortifying the outer portions of Lakereach.
Oh
Oh,
You can see some people are still being let in and some people are still being taken out en masse. But as of right now, Lakereach mostly belongs to them.
Ruby's completely passed out on his face.
I climbed the tree.
You guys like to do anything else?
Aisha's just like sleeping now. She's lost 16, so wake me up in the. Sorry, actually, that's
Wake
happened.
me up inside.
Save me!
As you all, are you guys just sleeping at the moment?
Meditating.
Who's all sleeping?
Sleep in a goblin pile.
Sleep goblin pile.
Completely out.
Sleeping.
Sleep.
Yeah, I'm keeping watch. I climb the tree and get a really good look at all the way around.
Okay.
It's grasslands. It's my home turf. I have advantage on stuff.
As you begin to look around almost, you take this kind of silent moment. Look around in the stars. You take a look at Sloke Star present in the sky, kind of tracking the year's movements. And as you take this kind of silent moment, look up and think a little bit, you start to kind of have your mind fade off. This light little, although disgusting, smells of home. You kind of remember it lightly. And just before that, you hear this voice in your head. And this voice kind of perks up just a little bit. And you can only hear it just for a second. It says, Onkith said you were taller.
That's odd. Am I conscious still, or am I?
Yeah, you're conscious.
Okay. Where's Onketh? I say out loud.
It's down south where it belongs.
Who is this?
This is...
New phone, who dis?
I sent you a letter if you recall.
I don't do very good with letters.
I imagine your friend didn't tell you anything about it.
Was that scroll that smelled like Eldusa?
No.
I don't remember getting any letters.
It was near the leather and void, you furry idiot.
Remember? Moonblades?
Moonblades. Oh!
The scroll with the tree on it.
Where are you?
That
I look
was the
around.
whole point of me hiding.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Do I have advantage because we're in grasslands?
Sure.
That's okay. It's a 3 and a 4.
Oh.
So
You do not see anything.
I'll probably fall out of the tree looking.
Yeah. You do not see a damn thing.
How do you know Onketh?
I knew we're good friends. I could say I work for him.
Oh. Well, how's that bastard doing?
He says you're as good as green, so that means something.
Can you send him a message for me?
I'm around.
I need his help.
Unfortunately, he's predisposed. He has his own problems.
help us?
Not here, but later.
Do you know of the beast?
Which beast?
The stinky one 45 feet over there.
I know what it smells.
You know not its origin.
No. But I know that Saren is deeply concerned.
At what point does this wake my ass up?
Well, this is happening in the head.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, but Egrith is talking out loud.
Okay.
It's the only way she knows how.
Okay. Well then, you all can give me perception checks.
How hard am I meditating right now? Not that hard. 21.
You're up.
I'm snoring like a beast.
Yeah, she's pampered. She's snoring. She's like loud. Yeah, sleeping.
Clogged sinuses.
I have breathing strips for it. I just has like a pink one. She's like, that's a black.
Half elven sleep now. So, you wake up to the sounds of Ygritte talking into the night, almost to themselves, concerningly.
How do you know about the blood well?
I was there for its inception.
Who runs and maintains the damn thing?
We do.
The Moonblades?
Mm-hmm.
What do they want with Lakereach? Is Anketh a Moonblade? Doesn't sound right.
He wouldn't.
No.
But with negotiations with Saren, you bet that he would put in one of his own. My advice is get in and get out of Lakereach. We can talk later. I'll update Anketh on your position.
What was that?
A message?
From?
Do you recall the letter that was left upstairs of the Nether and Void?
I do.
That guy.
Ah.
Moonblade. He knows a friend of mine. So I think we can maybe trust him, but it was just a name drop. It could just be meaningless. It could just be trying to manipulate me.
The Moonblades are like that. Anything else?
I don't think so.
No word from Saren.
Only that I think he implied that they know about what's happening here.
Huh. Interesting.
So they have stake in whatever's happening.
Of course they do. It's a hobgoblin occupation.
And that Moonblade can apparently either be invisible or can talk to my brain. And that upsets me immensely. I'm tired. Do you want to take watch?
Very well.
Maybe an invisible person will talk to you.
It would not be the first.
Okay. I descend to the tree and climb into the pile of goblins.
Okay. Aisha Night Shadow.
Yes, I'm here.
As you descend into sleep, this moment you find that you can feel almost these light purple tendrils begin to wrap around your body just for a second. And as it pulls you further deep in, you're almost in this purple ocean around as it begins to seep down into you. It begins to pull down further.
Oh, it's fine.
Eventually, you kind of fade ethereal down to the bottom. I'll wait until you set up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go on. Okay. All right. Yep. Yes, this is comforting to me.
As you fade down, you come across onto the seabed. As almost this black sand begins to swayed off a little bit. And underneath the sand is almost surrounded by a mixture of black and white and magenta and turquoise jewels that begin to line the way to a small little path. And you can see two paths ahead that kind of diverge. And you can see one that leads to a book on a pedestal. And you can see the other that leads down to a familiar set of eyes attached to a very familiar Mubari Slayer that passed by you at the party. And you can kind of see the two pathways kind of diverge. And this kind of encroaching will that kind of bends around your back and pushes you forward, forcing you to make a choice.
Do I get to talk in this stream, or do I think? Or?
You can.
Well, I guess.
It's D&D.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I kind of thought about it already too. Like, I knew at some point Aisha would have to do something about. Yeah, so I feel like Aisha, she'll take a look at the path that has the familiar eyes, and she just says, "I'm not ready yet, but we will meet. This is more important right now. Before I meet you." She just kind of walks towards the other one with the pedestal and book on top.
As you begin to walk down towards the book, you can see a similar set of eyes move into your direction. You can see it kind of breaks off into two, as you can see a reflection, almost like a mirror across to the side, also begin to reach for the book. And the moment that you both begin to reach for the book, the mirror shatters, and you wake up from sleep.
Yeah. That is the noise I make. That's literally what I say. I'm like, yeah, she's awkward.
You pull up the sleep mask.
Yeah, I pull up the sleep mask, my little black spring strip is off. Sorry.
You awaken to a crude migraine.
Fuck, it's like that blood drink all over again. Damn. I'm okay. I say randomly.
To no one.
To no one. Because she's just, yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, wow, so what's happening now that I see? I see, like, I think...
You can just see Raven.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
awake.
Shit. Okay, so she's like, yeah, awkward. Hey, sorry, hi, yeah. Good sleep. Not really.
No?
Yeah, it's just weird. Once in a while I get these weird visions, and since I kind of made this pact, and I feel like this is really important, so, yeah. Sorry.
Well, tell me about thy dream.
It seems that it is possibly my partner helping me see things more clearly.
The thing you pacted with.
Yes.
Knowest thou with whom you made the pact?
Rather not say the name right now.
Fair.
But...
It's Aisha Taylor.
But it seems that I know what my goal is, and I'm gonna find this thing.
And what thing?
It's a book. It's knowledge. It's power. Vast knowledge. I need this. I need this to go back to do anything of my life. I need it. I need this thing. And I feel that my family or whoever I saw at the party might want this so much too, and it's probably a better deal that I get this before they do, if they're after it too.
Wouldst take a word of advice?
Snore. I'm just reiterating that I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Should I make good snoring sounds?
Guys?
There goes my roleplay moment.
No,
Thank you, team.
Okay.
But if thou wouldst take my advice.
Sure.
Seek knowledge.
Yes.
Not power.
Knowledge is much better. More helpful. Okay. You've been a good friend, Ravno. I have not said this more, but I should say it more often. I rarely have friends that I go out with, and I don't know much outside my home back then, but thank you for being a good friend. And she just kind of looks away, whatever.
And it's like I've been hit. I'm kind of like looking around, like I don't know what to do now.
Bones explode.
Like turns her back to you, like, okay, this is yeah.
Why are we in high school?
I'm just like,
She's so
right in the feels.
and I just, I was like, oh, directing feelings. And I'm just like, and it's like, how do I handle this without hurting your feelings? But luckily, Aisha disengages. I will stroll the perimeter of the camp and then return.
Yeah.
Good night! And I will walk briskly to do a little lap of our camp to make sure we're still safe.
Yep. And she just goes back to sleep with his nose stripping mask and everything. Brought the whole kit.
Now we're adventuring. There's no need to neglect your pores.
Now is no time for no skincare. Okay, so as you guys awake into the morning, you can hear small little birds going as the sun bright and early pierces the horizon, almost screaming into the sky at a dull and disgusting 5:30 a.m. You all awake immediately, to only find that the sun has only been gone for about 6.5 hours.
Is that a long rest still?
And it's classifying as a long rest for this.
I have HP again.
Me too.
I actually didn't take any damage. That one hit reduced my ward to 0.
No, I was still suffering from Dilla.
That's true.
Yeah, we didn't really rest after that.
Had a short rest, and then we had to leave the city.
It was like quick.
I got mauled by hyenas. I tanked it for you guys.
I had last.
Did it. Tis true.
the person with-
One time I died.
That means we can't have all combat encounters being a life or death struggle.
Please no.
No,
It would make for an engaging
Because
podcast.
so far, I've almost killed you guys so many times.
It's great.
Um,
I love it.
Okay.
Every
so what
time
are
I
you guys
make
gonna
a
do?
death save, I feel so much more alive.
My invisible friend last night suggested we go into Lakereach one more time, but then leave quickly. But I don't know why we have to go back at all. Also,
Invisible friend.
yeah, craziest thing. I was up a tree and I had to hear a voice.
Do you want me to
Really
be telling you when I make my port controls, or do you trust me?
I'm gonna trust you with that. You
Okay.
can only make 2, right?
Yeah, 2. I got a 1. Someone's fucked.
I would just try and use 1s to like inconvenience other characters.
I also learned the blood well was made by the Moonblades. So there's that information.
Me and Shoal are studying now.
But they didn't say why to go back to Lakereach.
Still, 'tis wise to reprovision. We might be able to salvage from Kassarianon's house.
Yes, and another void potentially if it's not plagued with Moonblades.
The Moonblades are not our enemies. They simply have their own agenda.
So is that what we want to do today? Is go back into Lakereach and then see if we can't get back out real quick, or
Are we still going after Lazzgrah, or are we just gonna try and get to the other pieces before he can?
Now, I have reason to believe that there might be... Sorry, I'm having a moment where I'm forgetting the plot, but I'm pretty sure there's a force coming from Saren.
Yes.
And they need to get through the bog, and we have a route through the bog that they need to get before the hobgoblins are super fortified. That's correct, right? Just wanted to make sure that my understanding is right.
Saren is currently blocked from getting...
Exactly, but they could if we delivered that map.
It's not the map. It's the, it's a specific temple around Alkit's area
Okay.
that could provide considerable obstruction to Saren's forces if they wish to try and solve it.
Okay. And also,
These are all marked down in the map.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my notebook this session.
is that
I'm in hell! I got no AC, no notebook! God! Okay.
It's like your
we
worst
should-
nightmare.
Oh!
We really should
Pizza?
probably try and provision before we leave town.
Yeah, like
though.
that map
Yes.
is like a pretty good idea of where you guys need to go. Like there's one that's right on top of Laughing Lake, that marked off a piece. There's one right above Capisa, and there's one right near Onkit's camp.
Is that the one that's near Bad Bug's Maw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that also near that the Hunter's Temple?
No, that is north.
Okay. Struan was going there.
Yes. This is why it's important to make clear-cut decisions.
I would really like... I really want to just bisect that man. Just right down the middle, but...
You lack the upper body strength.
Seems he hasn't left town yet, or at least not as of last night.
Well,
Best bet might be to just try and get some... So if we have one,
then we
can
must
stop him from completing it. So,
and fight for all the others.
have we any other business in this neck of the woods?
Only to reprovision, and I should make sure that Nilri has made no foolish choices.
There was that hobgoblin we wanted to pickpocket or something.
That's an Aldrag, but
Aldrag.
to pursue him may not be the wisest course. For now, let's attempt to reprovision. Forgive me, I do not produce sound the same way as a creature with lungs.
How do you play the trumpet? Not sure then, is it?
Through one of these.
Are you guys going to Lakereach or not?
Yeah, we're going back into Lakereach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armor, supplies.
As you slowly begin to enter back into Lakereach, you kind of take a little bit more of a kind of aware approach into what you're entering. You can see on both sides of the phalanx of Lakereach that they're slowly starting to build up these spiked walls that kind of go out a little bit further. These are quite common for hobgoblin fortifications. And as you begin to see the remains of Shantytown, you are slowly starting to understand that there have been pieces that have been picked up, and there have been pieces that are moved. Parts of the wall has been removed from sight. The small amount of buildings that remain are slowly being patched up and built. A lot of the clearance is gone. You can see a lot of the grosser parts, like some of the bodies, have been just moved over to the side and dealt with. Some of the you can even see all the way through past to the other end of Silverlips, but not to Goldie's from the opening entrance. As most of Silverlips district is much taller and less damaged considerably.
Would I be able to make like an investigation to see if they're actually doing a decent job constructing these fortifications, or if they're doing a real shit job?
They're doing a pretty good hobgoblin job. Like, for the amount of time that they have with which to make it, like they are just like 12 shifts on, 12 shifts off. You've seen this kind of before in like
Hobgoblin city planning.
Yeah.
We do get shit done.
Quick and useful. But the way that
pretty, but it gets the job done.
Can you, with the military amount of stuff that you have with hobgoblins, give me a history check, please, just to see the type of bulwarks they're making?
Just a flat check.
Yeah, just a flat check.
History. Is that me? Yes, 22.
You can tell that they are making them in case an army does arrive. These are quick and easy, quick and dirty bulwarks that are made to defend a city.
They're preparing for a siege.
Oh, they should be.
But these are quick and dirty. These are just immediate. So as you begin to go throughout the other end of the city, and as you begin to walk through, you can see a lot of the hobgoblins beginning to walk around. They've seemingly dispersed from the inside of the city and kind of moved over towards the walls as they are slowly trying to make this force known. You can see city guards. Ruby, you notice this. You can see city guards kind of walking their old paths through the rubble of the walls, beginning to walk through. The city guards are slowly starting to get a little bit more control over the Silverlips and Goldie's district, while Shantytown is almost exclusively hobgoblin soldiers. As they begin to move through, you go through the Silverlips district and get right to the end. Is there anywhere where you would like to go?
Yeah, I want to go to what's left of Kassarianam's house to see if we can salvage anything cool.
Okay. So as you manage to...
I left my armor there.
Is that where all of us...
That's where everyone left their stuff, so...
So as you begin to walk through and begin to go to the corner of where the walls used to be around Kassarianam's house, you can see just in the distance this large, beautiful lake that's present, but the walls obstructed previously. And you can see little bits of roots that have been burned all the way down to a small little stump that surrounded and made the house plans. And you can see it's still covered in this black ash and soot that burned at incredibly high temperatures. You can see little bits of items around. If you all wish to look for something specific, let me know.
I'll just do a general, like...
No, give me something that you're looking for specific, not general.
Okay. There are two things I'm looking for. 1. Did my armor make it? 2. Can I find any of Caesaria's books, especially with annotations?
Your armor. Go for it.
No. Oh, it's a 4 because investigation. So
There is
4.
no books of Caesarian names
God
that
damn
have
it.
survived the flames. However, you do find to see a small little charcoaled bit of your chunk of your armor off to the side. It seems damaged, but fixable.
All right. How damaged? Like, is it useful now?
You could probably wear it, but you'd probably take some penalties towards your AC.
Is it better than 10?
It's -1 to its original.
So yes. Perfect. Excellent. I will take that with me.
One of us should have mending. I'm gonna rectify
-1?
that next time you level up.
Anybody else looking for anything in particular?
I'm gonna stand and kind of like watch what's going on while they're inside, because
There's no inside.
Oh.
It's burned to the
oh,
ground.
it's burned to the ground.
There's
Ooh.
Well, we're
that's so
picking through the
sad.
rubble,
you are in
basically.
the city streets or in the wasted ass house.
Okay, I guess I'm standing in the wasted house, but looking out into the streets because I don't have anything to look for.
Can I look for anything else?
Your armor was here, right?
No, my armor was destroyed by the blood well.
Remember all the acid.
Can I
As
look
long
for,
as my sword.
look for anything that's like amulets or trinkets that could be. I mean, because
Metal could survive.
Yeah.
I'm also looking
Yeah.
for magic stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe one of us should help the other.
Oh, so I just rolled it. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Are you looking for magic specifically?
I'm looking for. Okay, no, I'm specifically anything magical. Actually, Shoal's gonna cast detect magic, but I'm looking for like inks used in writing spells down to see if I can get any more of that.
Sure. So as they cast Identify,
That general.
they're going to find that the overall area where the ash is concerned is full of magical energy. So much so that it's creating a large mist that kind of radiates off. It seems as though the entire house itself is magical.
Cool.
That's
So is it just not helping me at all?
Like,
I'm doing that as a ritual, I think. So he'll do that while the rest of us look,
the issue is,
and then it'll cast. So it's not going to help, basically.
you're going to be able to tell some things about the house. I mean, if you're looking for something in particular, that would help.
Is there like a concentrated spot or anything like
It
that?
seems to be all around the ashes. Like, this thing covered in everything in ashes. Like, the house went down quickly.
Because, I mean, in particular, I'm basically just looking for anything, like, out of place. Like, if there's a particular item that has a particular enchantment on it, other than the general
The
magical aura of the house, basically.
The issue is why I'm asking this is because I don't know what you guys stashed in the house. So I can't tell you what is there. I did not track what was in the house in terms of what your items were stored, because that is not my job.
No.
I went in when it was still on fire.
To be clear, I didn't leave anything.
Then you're fine.
So we're just looking for
we're just
if there's
looking
any
for salvage,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm just looking for extra things that with unnatural 20. I was looking for things that are like trinkets, amulets, like things that are like kind of glittery, shiny, that probably could have magical properties. Because it's a wizard's place. I'm like,
I'll do
Not a
my
lot.
investigation
Okay.
to
And-
look for.
Not necessarily.
sorry, yeah. Magic.
So 15, just to try to find like that kind of
Salvage.
salvage for like magical inks to write spells down with.
Seemingly incinerated.
Are the peach trees gone too?
That's what I was going to look for.
peach tree.
I was going to look
mother.
for blue fruit.
God damn.
I still have a few of those peaches.
We made so many memories with that.
Does he have a base?
Natural 2. I don't find any.
Maybe. Is there a basement?
Not that you know of. Not in Kazaria's Nam's place.
Not that I know about, though.
Wait, so the peach trees are completely gone? Sorry, just
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
didn't
confirm
find
that.
any.
Okay.
Do you want a peach?
I want like a seed.
Well, here's a
We done
peach.
here?
Oh! Okay.
Oh, because you still have some.
I still have 4.
Those are probably so off.
Not that long.
I picked them
yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. I was gonna say 2
But
days,
it feels like months.
Yes,
So
because it's been
from
literal
the-
months for us to get through 2 days.
I got 3 peaches left. All right.
I'll put peach
D&D.
seed.
Yeah.
Well, you have a whole peach with a seed in it.
Cool. Yeah,
It is rather bruised.
Do we
drop the
need to
seed
see
out.
if the
Yeah, it's
armorer
probably
is
bruised.
open?
Fuck.
I have.
This one's red scales are a bit exposed.
I have no coin, so I have no use for an armorer.
I had some coin.
Why are you looking at
I'm like, I was just thinking in my mind, like, are there gonna be any stores open right now? I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to salvage some armor off of some body.
Yeah, you can do that. Or,
all right, I'm gonna I guess, is it on a higher vantage point where I guess the remains of this building was? Like, is it just higher up than the street level?
Nope, the house is at street level.
Okay,
it's
so
not like a small little. It wasn't a small.
Well, I wasn't sure how like the landscape was, so I guess I'm gonna walk out and look around to see if there's any, I guess, bodies of guards.
I know where we can get some armor.
The area has been cleaned up.
Oh, completely cleaned? Okay.
I know where we can get some armor. Havers, Cadavers, Taverns. They'll probably have armor for you.
Ah.
Biff, Daggers, Cadavers, Tavern.
That one.
I didn't think of Thortrim.
Alright.
Just an idea.
Should we make a quick visit then?
Let's do it!
Let's go.
Yeah.
You have to remember what accent you used.
Time grows short.
Yeah. I remember as a kid.
Okay, that's the only place I can think of that might actually be willing to sell us some armor.
I mean, we've been there before.
Yes.
Yeah, so we know where it is.
I remember all that.
That was so. That was so much. Okay, so we're heading to Biff Daggers Cadavers Tavern.
So as you head down to Biff Daggers Cadavers Taverns, you see that it is still open, still fine, and relatively underused. You don't find a lot of people there now.
Yes.
You see like maybe 1 or 2 people drinking at the bar, the familiar Noel, as stated previously, as well as the teenager, dressed like a mummy. As you continue to enter, the Noel at the front of the bar just goes, ugh. And
Just one of these to him. That's it. That's all I do.
I was like, as I recall previously, he threw you on your ass.
He did, in fact.
But as you go over, you can see the teenager walk over in very, very enthusiastic way and just goes, "Hello and welcome to Biff Daggers Cadavers Taverns."
Yes, we know where we are.
Yep. Would it be a seat for 5?
Is Thortrim here?
Thortrim. He left, I think, earlier today.
Do you know where he's headed?
He walked closer towards the city fountain. That was about it. Still in the district.
Will he be back?
Checked out, paid up his fees, and left.
Ah. We should have words with him.
Sure, yeah, that's why we came.
Thank you.
Do you have any spare?
I don't have time for this place. Yeah. You can stick. I walk out. You.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
follow.
fine. It's fine. We don't want to stay long in Lakereach.
Yeah.
It is recommended we do not stay long in Lakereach.
All right. Where was the place that you got your shield made?
So I followed.
It burned down.
Oh yeah, it burnt down probably.
Yeah, remember we were in
scalded
there.
yourself trying to steal armor.
As you continue to go down the street and see by the city fountain, you start to think a little bit. You probably went to the Nether Void, knowing Caesarea.
Okay, cool. Having a thought. Follow me. And I can hear myself from over there.
We can't put you close to the mic.
No, but here I am, right in front of it.
Don't do that. So nasty.
Yeah.
So
it makes some nasty
as you continue
that
down,
spike.
You can see that the Nether Void is considerably closed. A lot of it is just like slapped down, blinds closed. You can see like some footprints have made its way towards that. But as you begin to go forward, you can see that there's a tiny little bit of lights inside. Apart from that, you can't really tell. Okay. As you begin to walk over to the door, it says open.
Push it open.
as you begin to look around the store a little bit, you can see Dawn at the counter, and you can see like little bits of like magical items that are pressed over to the side, and she's like, "Oh, you? Well,
working for a living.
Trying. It sucks. No one's been to the store. Who in the hell would make a store like this?" As she puts up another thing on the counter.
Aren't you worried one of your brother's agents will see you?
No, who would be such an idiot to work at a counter in a store? She just like keeps like putting things over, and she's like, "No, I would. Who would come in here? Honestly."
Moonblades.
Well, they're What am I supposed to do with that information? She just like just continues putting things back.
Is Thortram here?
He was but little, but now he is not so little
I think that was his
anymore.
name. He has so much hair. I don't care. And she just like continues putting things away. She's like, down in the basement. I don't care. Along with some other lady and some ugly-looking motherfucker. I didn't have time.
Did the lady have a, you know, with skin?
Most people have skin, unlike the exception, like yourself.
But you know, 'tis a mark that one puts on skin.
2?
Ah!
You're just doing this for the echo now.
No, it's just what happened. I was like, ah! Tattoo.
Unplug the headphones.
Okay.
A tattoo.
Yeah?
Wonderful. I'm going downstairs.
I'm following because I need some freaking armor.
I follow them because they might need.
Whatever, don't ask how I'm doing. She opens up the basement.
How are you
You're
doing?
clearly
Oh
fine.
shit! Sorry. Okay.
I will check on you later.
You're fine.
As you all begin to go downstairs, you can see Caesarea Nan has left the basement open, yes?
I trail behind and I'm just gonna be like, so, about a friends and family discount? But I'm doing it in a cheeky way.
No. Full price for you. Extra, actually.
Oh!
Oh!
Suppose you'll have to make me work it off. I'm a little short on funds.
It's almost like somebody paid for your way in here.
Look like I could use some help around here.
As you open up the basement,
We're good for it. I'll head down.
as you can go down to the basement, you can see Caesarea Nam just looking over the blood well a little bit. He's like, and you can see two others right next. You can see a large high elf over to the side. She has a large tattoo down the side of her face, and you can kind of tell that she's extremely beefy, and she's she's a little bit shorter. She's around like 5'2", but she's very, very beefy, and just like the width is just a little bit more heavy set, very, very large and thick armor. You can see that it's decorated in a very, very specific way. It has little bits of like tree thorns that are kind of decorated along the side, as well as a lot of tattoos. Red hair slicked all the way back, smoother features, and like thick, red, deep nails that look like claws.
Oh, she's a lot.
She will fuck you up. If you get close. You also see another suspicious character over to the corner. You can see they're kind of like slicked back in very, very deep, dark rows, almost similar to the Caesarea Nam. He's over to the side. You can tell he's a red tiefling that has been decorated with like harsh black lines that kind of move all the way back, as well as huge horns that kind of graze to the top of the stairs. He's a little bit thinner, very slender, a little bit almost androgynous features, and he begins to move over to the side and stands almost to the corner like this, just staring into the blood well. And as Caesarea looks over, and Caesarea sees, "Ow! You're back!"
Sure enough.
Wow. It's like begins to move over to the side. And he's just,
I'm afraid there's nothing left of your house but ash.
Fuck.
Not
That
even
is to
the
be
pe-
expected when a fire breaks out. And
But
as-
it has a great view of the lake now.
wonderful. I guess I'll go out and go for a swim.
Beech trees are fucked.
Whatever. I only, got into gardening 100 some odd years ago. I guess it's fine. And
I give him a peach.
as Caesarea moves out of the way, you can see Thortram up against the wall, like just sleeping, along with a huge pile of equipment and armor.
Just go, don't even wake him up. Just start going
Like he
through
is
it.
like completely and totally asleep. You can see Caesarea kind of move over his side. He's like, as he gestures over to the elf, and he's like, "This is Debella, and the one over to the side is kind of devilish looking. I don't know if you know this, but apparently he comes from hell." And
All the way from hell,
yeah, he made
truly.
a special trip to be here. You can see he's over to the side, and one of his eyebrows perk right up, and he's like, "Gorgax, Ravno, your name, Lazzgrah." Lazzgrah, and young one.
Oh my god!
Oh, and the no.
Rubalux.
Night Shadow. Aisha.
Are you...
As Dabella continues to look around, and she's like, alright, well, this could be worse. Could be better, could be worse.
It can always be worse.
Were one of you here yesterday?
I wasn't, I just got here.
Look at the other one.
Gorgax? He's like, I only recently got in.
Do I recognize either of the voices?
I'm not particularly into these types of things.
So neither of you spoke to me last night?
We
It
only
was the
recently just
Moonblade.
met.
These are moonblades?
No!
I don't...
He thinks you're an invisible person.
She.
I'm
I'm sorry. She.
I'm a tiefling, I might as well be.
No.
I get it.
Visible where I'm sitting.
Let's go!
I suppose that was a little bit uncouth, was it?
We'll be out of the city soon enough. We came to resupply.
Why did you come here?
Who are you gesturing to specifically?
Gorgex.
As he looks over and he's like, "What's a special order to me?"
Who?
Who? The gay one, of course.
Well, that's something.
Don't come here for nothing, after all. He sent me here for a reason.
We hope.
As Dabella begins to look over, he's like, "What's your plans? Where are you headed?"
Our plans are many. And uncertain.
Well, Nero came by and said he saw you.
Truly. Shortly after roasting a few hobgoblins.
Does sound like him.
Oh, very.
So I'm gonna go over and look at the armor. I doubt any of them are gonna fit me properly, but I'm just gonna look at them. I'm not gonna wake him up until I find one I like.
As you begin to scourge through, you can see one little plate of armor that's just off to the side. And it seems to be almost this bright steel and has like red accents onto the side.
Ooh.
You can also see that it has a large eye in its center.
An eye.
As well as some arcane writing written onto the side of it.
And it looks like it would fit?
You can try.
Alright, I'll go try it.
Dabella just looks like just like kind of like a little bit weird. Gorgix is not paying that much attention because Sarah doesn't care. As you begin to put it on, it immediately goes over to the side. You can just hear this like immediately onto the side of the waist as it begins to tighten down immediately.
Okay.
And the moment that it happens, you can see a small little arcane writing light up onto the side. Apart from that, I don't know.
Looking good, Ruby.
Maybe I should.
It is classified as a breastplate.
Ooh. Alright, I'm going, like, should I wake him up? He looks tired.
Just leave him a couple gold pieces. He'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure this is worth more than a couple gold pieces.
As Kassari looks over, Kassari looks over at Night Shadow, and he's like, "I'm pretty sure he's stealing."
I'm gonna just drop all my gold on, like, there.
How much gold is it?
285.
Oh my god.
Still stealing, I think.
Yes.
Would 50 more help?
I mean, we have to like roll on it, like
Yeah.
do an appraisal on it.
Well, like, I can do an appraisal, but I probably would, like, be like, I have no idea.
I have a feeling you couldn't take it off if you wanted to.
Five.
So Gorgix goes over and he's just like, hell for sure.
Oh!
That's theft.
Oh.
Then I'll ask him how much
Why
it
are
is.
one of you cops?
You can't ask me that, and I can lie.
Sure.
Well,
Don't you legally have to tell us? Isn't that something with humans around here?
You don't know my name.
It's also just look human.
Gorgex.
Gorgex.
That's the name I told you.
Then what's your name?
Why the fuck would I tell you that?
It's probably something like melancholy. I don't say that out loud. That was out of character.
Wait, what was the name?
I guess
Like-
identifying the armor though with Shoal.
Yeah.
Sure. You know it as blood spite armor.
What?
Blood.
Oh, your blood's about to be spited.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, it sounds awesome. Take it. Oh my god.
It seeps specifically into the bloodstream, as well as it is constantly made to be tracked by the blood well in particular, as well as if somebody was to perform, you have resistance to piercing. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Do you tell me all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Track it with blood well.
Well, I'm already tracked with the blood well. Makes no difference.
Would be
You
no use
also
to me.
You also cannot don it off without paying a price.
Oh.
Interesting. Did you tell me
On
that?
something before you take off.
1d6 piercing damage.
Right now?
If you
To
want
take it off.
Oh, okay.
Take
Write it
blood.
down.
It would
I
take
Okay.
will. I
blood
sick
if you
of
take off.
give you guys item and equipment.
Right,
So
we'll
you guys
do
not
that.
writing it down.
Okay.
Blood spite armor. Able to cast.
Alright,
One
so
piece.
blood
Spite.
spite armor.
So,
Breastplate
properties.
resistance to piercing.
how do you use them?
So
Breastplate.
that's basically it. Is that it hurts when you take it off, but it gives resistance to piercing,
And it can be tracked by blood well.
and it can be checked by blood well. But that's it.
Okay.
Tracked by Plugwell.
And 1d6 piercing when you take it off.
To piercing and 1d6 piercing
If you take it off.
to remove.
Okay. So, anything else that you all wish to do in here? Caesarea and Amicus look around saying, you should probably leave after this. One thing about having a small little shop and people not coming out is it gets sort of suspicious.
No doubt.
Know where you're headed?
Cross out my gold.
There are a few options. We have potential locations for multiple fragments of the Black Star.
Very well. Well then, I believe as far as the order is concerned, as Debal looks at him and Gorgax just goes, right, at this point, I am putting you in charge of getting the rest of it.
So be it.
I want you to get the rest and make it completed and get it here as soon as possible.
I'm gonna write a little note and put it on the dude of like, I took this armor, we'll pay in installments.
Including the pieces
Yeah,
that
you're a great paladin.
Maldred.
Yeah,
I'm a chaotic good paladin.
as
I don't need
Gorgax
fucking armor.
looks over it and
Yeah.
he's like, sign your full name.
Ruba looks the red
Oh.
wayward.
There you are. As Gorgax begins to pick it up,
Yeah.
he looks at it very, very concretely, makes a small little copy of it over to the side,
Yeah.
and then closes his book and puts it down to the side.
Okay.
This is very important, you know. Packs are very, very important. And he puts
Hacks.
You made a pact. We made a pact.
You don't even know how much it costs.
Meanwhile, the warlock like, you made a pact! You did it! A pact!
as Gorgax looks over you for a minute and goes,
Sorry, just not Zog. Family.
She's young.
She's
My,
weird.
my
yeah.
sister is weird.
Mm.
So I suppose I
"Then
can
take her to hell."
That's fine.
avoid hell.
I'll write that down.
Is my weekend
Better off
scheduled?
than
There is another matter. If I am to retrieve these fragments, I remain under provisioned. You may recall, I am not permitted to carry currency.
As Caesarea just
I can do without, but, oh, my friend, I wish you would not do that.
Sorry. I'm lining up to it. Sorry.
It's good.
Important thing is coming. I did that for a reason.
Mhm.
Okay. Like, so would you require that I give you money?
Or equipment.
And he takes the peach over to the side and he just throws it immediately in front of him. He's like, wait the fuck up! Bounce upside his head.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And Caesarea just goes, they need money! And this is a receipt. Goes over to the side and he looks up at Gorgax immediately and Gorgax is just like, got it signed? And Thornton just goes, well fine, what do you want? Jesus! Not even Jesus, but
Fantasy Jesus.
Pan.
Who is Jesus?
The Gable's tits, what do you want?
Ah.
Yeah?
An allotment of currency, and if you could repair this, I hold up my armor.
Mending. And he just casts mending immediately onto it as it begins to rebind and refold. And he looks around to the pile and he's like, as he sees over at you, he's like, hey!
Oh.
I point to the gold that's at his feet and the receipt.
He looks down and he looks up at Gordon and he's like, that costs considerable money, you know.
How much?
That was 1,000 gold pieces.
I'll pay you in installments.
I have this bag of 3 gemstones.
Oh yeah.
You want some gemstones?
What type?
I don't know. You take a look.
Visaria just like uses mage hand, picks them up, and gives them over to Thortrum as Thortrum begins to open it up. He's like, I'll cover it.
Oh.
He goes over to the side, wraps it down. He's like, that will do just fine.
Oh.
Judging by the look on your
Thanks.
face,
Okay.
perhaps it would cover a little
I'll
bit more
take,
provisions
It
as
was
well.
shocking. It was simply just an amount of gems.
I'll
It's not very
I'm
often.
gonna insight check this for kicks.
I am very skeptical.
That
of
is
embedded
a 17.
insight.
Genuine surprise.
He really is surprised. But is it because it's worth more?
Nope.
Or-
It's because it's unusual that somebody carries around these types of gemstones.
So,
It's more the gems themselves and the value.
I mean, if there's extra, I'll take like an extra shoulder pad or something to upgrade.
Shoulder pad.
I don't know. Pauldron.
They're not even in season.
Let me try to try
I
this.
You're
casually
gonna help me upgrade my armor.
shift my armor
What
so
do
that
you
it
want?
doesn't have a
What do you
shoulder
have?
pad anymore.
That's not what I asked. You're the beggar here.
Beggar, I just gave you a bag of gems.
Yeah, which would
Asker.
that cost?
Not a beggar, that's a bit
I've
strong.
spent so many. Wait,
Askers.
that's what the old law wanted.
I mean, it's kind of cursed, isn't it?
But
As far as we
yes.
can tell.
I'm
What?
fuck.
What do you want specifically?
Just upgrade my armor. I got nothing to.
What are you currently wearing?
I got this like a breastplate. I got a shield. I had some shoulder, like pauldrons.
One's like spiky, right?
Yeah, they're
don't-
mismatched.
I don't really have anything for that.
Nothing better than what I have.
No.
Some
I mean-
spooky stuff.
Could
What's creepy?
I don't really have it here, but I do have these braces. As he begins to move over to the side, you can see these very, very nice leather bracers that are seemingly patched on. And he's like, I don't have these readily available. If somebody wishes to enchant these, that would be a considerable amount of work. I've only half finished. It would take a considerable enchanter in order to do it.
Not a particularly skilled enchanter, but I know my way around tools. Would my skills suffice to finish the job?
I don't know. It might take some checks. It might take some time. These things take a long time to concentrate on.
I don't need them that bad.
I mean,
We should be getting.
give me
going
something to
soon.
do.
What's the AC?
If you want to buy them as a
Rest
project,
of
we can do
16.
that too.
Okay.
I'll go halvesies on them.
So,
So I'm back to where I was.
They are practically just leather braces, but I imagine with a little bit of work and maybe some equipment, you might be able to make them better. So I would just put them in your possession. They're just useless right now. And anything else?
any pointers on how to proceed with?
You need to
The
focus
enchantment.
more on defensive magic as it goes. More abjuration, some enchantment. Those braces were specifically meant to make it harder for people to actually hit you. Particularly the powerful items.
I know what those are. Or going to be anyway.
But you might want to look around for some gemstones, semi-precious materials, types of enchantment, that type of thing. Anyone else need anything?
If there are any, if there's any weaponry you would part with, I would not say no to it.
Potions.
That's.
I don't really do potions. Not my thing. I've never got a style though. And he goes over to the side and he starts like rooting through things. There's like a collection of daggers that he just throws to the side. Gorgix like puts one leg up and he begins to shuffle one side of the wall. As Thornton begins to just like plow through, he's like, "What do you want? Are you thinking the mall?" And he just like pulls over to the side. Over to the side, you can see it's kind of like it's got this humongous sledgehammer, almost like force at the end with little spikes attached. He's like, "Are you thinking mall or perhaps
Blades are friendlier.
blades? How do you feel about this?" And he pulls up a huge longsword. It's kind of curved.
Ah.
You can tell that this specifically is an elven longsword.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm peering over at this as well.
He's like, this is probably the best one I have. I got it off the guy. Straight out of Saren itself. Bad blade.
I have fond thoughts of Saren, such as it is.
I didn't pay a lick for it. That doesn't mean that you won't. And Gazeri just goes over. Gazeri just looks over. He's like, "Thortram, you tight ass, just give it to them." And
I will kind of test it. Have a feel of this thing.
seems incredibly balanced. Operates as a normal longsword +1.
Yay!
Anything smaller?
What are you thinking?
Present my quite fancy but otherwise very mundane short swords.
I have an axe.
Not sure. I mean, technically, I know how to use an axe.
It's a hand axe.
Still, and I let my bicep or lack thereof peek out through my cloak, like a little quicker than I am meaty.
I have some darts.
Perhaps I could take a look at those.
As he holds up a pack of about 10 darts, pushed over to the side, he's like, "These were made out of a very particular experiment that went horrifically wrong.
Excellent.
But still done. These have bits of poison in them from a naga. Now, these things are particularly nasty. Renders the person paralyzed from beneath. Do not touch the tip, for the love of God, do not touch the tip. These are one use only. These things break on impact, they're off. So it is a slight poisonous effect. They are essentially +2 darts that break on contact.
10 of them.
+2?
There's 10, right?
Darts?
10.
Say +2 darts?
Yes.
Yeah.
May I?
They just do not touch them. Do not touch the bottom of them.
Right. Hands off.
Oh, there are little like corks at the end of them right now.
No, they're like in this kind of leather sleeve.
Okay.
He's like,
Like they
Oh,
give
you
the
know what's
corks.
gonna happen to your ass if you roll a 1?
so what are you going to do to the tips of these?
Lick them. Put them right in my mouth.
You can see his eyes slowly slant and get narrower and narrower, just like kind of right into the chest a little bit too forcefully. He's like, "So is anything else? Done raiding my shop?"
For the moment. You've done well. I will pap him.
Fuck you, Casaria.
Do you hear that? He likes you.
Do you have any fancy arrows for a longbow, like poison or explosive, or?
You can see that Thortram begins to move over. He's like, I don't do arrows as a general. You can see over to the side of Debella. She's like, I have a little bit of something.
What do you got?
These were blessed. I got these a little while ago. I think I only have 10 left. So she pulls out about 10 arrows, and they seem to have these bright white feathers that kind of dig down to the side. They seem to be very, very expertly made. They're almost entirely white. They do have.
These will work against demons, right?
I don't know why else I would have them if I didn't.
Can I have all 10?
I can make more. And she just kind of gives you them immediately.
Nice.
You can see there's like these little symbols of the Elway kind of attached to the side of them, and they're dipped and coated in almost a sealed wax.
Excellent. Thank you.
Ah, I had a question. You received the letter,
I did.
and you destroyed it.
Yep.
How long ago did it come to you?
About 5 days ago.
Did you come back with the messenger?
I didn't have a messenger.
Oh, right.
Who delivered it?
It appeared. Whoever it was, they knew how to get under my skin.
I suspect that I know who it was.
Yeah, well, there's only one champion of LA here, and you're looking at her.
Be careful.
We'll take it down when the time is right. When it's right.
Be sure to convince Nilry of that.
Everyone looks at Ruby.
Nilry already knows.
They don't
I'm
know.
trying to convince Nilray not to attack here. I'm trying to convince Nilray to go to Saren to argue on our behalf.
That's wise. Perhaps I can leave you with something for Nilry. I can make a copy of this map. I think it will be of use to the forces coming from Saren. And I will start making that copy.
Okay, as you begin to make over that map, Gorgex looks over.
I am proficient in cartographer's tools.
As Gorgex begins to walk over and he sees that you're making it, Gorgex seemingly leans over and he's like, "Ah, I see. Yeah, well, you wouldn't happen to make another copy for me, would you?"
Why?
I have a person that may help you. Finnegan, I believe his name was.
Of course.
My boy.
He contacted me specifically, and I believe that another map would be beneficial to his cause.
Which is these days?
So far, I believe he's at Castle Halkin, remaking it into some type of lab. Got there really quickly. Contacted me almost immediately, which I got here. I hate this place.
Why? It's lovely here.
It's not hot enough.
Hell is nicer than Lakereach.
I find this place cold.
Not enough pitchforks, I suppose.
I will make another copy of the map.
That is very lovely. If you haven't need of any deals, do let me know. And he begins to take over and he wraps it up into a small little thing and lights it on fire immediately. Very good.
Caesarian M. You are as old as the sea. Were you around with the signing of the Citadel's oath?
I wasn't around. It's not like I saw the thing fucking written. I didn't even know it was actually even a thing until like 70 years later. Like an old lady lived and died before I knew.
An old human lady.
The mask doesn't change its configuration ever. But Casaria will know that that's the face I'm making.
Your composure as Raveno changes. I imagine they're very like pantomime and very body language.
Yeah.
Anyway,
since
then, have any Knoll clans broken the oath?
None that I know of.
None.
Being old does not mean a knowledge of all things that happened ever.
Doesn't it?
That being said, I did have
that doesn't sound right.
I did have to bet.
Clearly, that has not been old.
I don't know. Sanford tribe has been particularly not too keen on communication. That being said, they never were.
Aisha takes off her spellbook. She's like, I just want an autograph on the last page right here, if that's okay.
What the fuck is this, your yearbook?
I rarely meet people that are as knowledgeable like you are.
We spent like 3 days with this guy.
Gorgex just looks over and he's like, do not sign it.
It's not packed or anything. It's just seed blank paper. I just want your autograph. I just want to show people, family.
Sarah just looks over and he's like,
be careful with the camera.
you believe this shit?
I don't think she's trying to trick you.
He goes over and he signs it.
She's like, oh my god, he's doing it. Sorry, fangirl. She's a fangirl.
Oh god, she's so cute.
I've never met anyone as awesome as you.
You can see he writes something in it, as well as he writes his name. And he just closes it and he gives it back to you.
Oh
What does it say?
Oh no.
You can open it.
I'll open
Immediately?
it.
As you open it,
This is butts.
He has drawn a dick in your book.
I'd be
as
happy.
he opens it,
Yeah.
he says to the most promising unskilled warlock he's
Oh
ever
my
met.
fucking god! I'm not showing that to Dad. Okay, but okay. Put that back. Fuck. He signed it still.
Ah,
All right.
amazing. There is much to do.
You
Where are we going?
love fucking God. Let's carry some fucking money. I grant you 400 to carry at one time. I don't have it on me, but that's how much you have. Deal with it.
You got the adult's wallet.
After that,
It only took
anything more than
1,000
that,
years.
anything more than that, you fucking hear me, Ravino? Any fucking more than that, and I swear to God, I will do nothing. But for fuck's sakes, do not carry more than that.
Suppose I'll have to carry it if
If
you
you get
don't
fucking
love.
greedy, I have no problem just cutting a bitch.
Do you know coin means nothing to me?
I know, that's why I wanted to.
And now they all know! Casaria, you're foiled.
So,
So you'd have us bring you back, what, the completed Black Star? Including... What is Naldrag? Do we know how much Naldrag has of it? 'Cause I'm assuming including, we're going to have to...
3, maybe
The only
4
thing
shards.
is, I worry, if we were to go and collect all of the pieces and then try and go after Naldrag, if we lose, we've just given it to him. So I'm-
that we will not lose.
The problem is not. The problem is not. If he's in the city, he's protected. Outside the city, he's not.
So we bait him.
And he's going to have to go after the pieces one time or another. And then,
so we
he
lie
strangle him
and
with his
wait.
own intestines.
I like how you think.
My friend is so creative.
I do. I am. I still am. I'm not dead.
Okay, well, companions, we have a map before us. Where are we heading?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
Alright.
The map is laid out. The whole floor is a
So-
map.
Essentially, what do we choose?
Sorry, team. The locations of those star pieces were in my fucking
So the locations of
notebook
the
that
star
I don't
pieces
have.
were
Yeah,
so-
that mug.
Oh.
One is near Capissa. There's one near Lakereach, which I'm assuming is the one that he just took.
Sorry?
There was one near Lakereach, right? I think that's the
No,
one.
but that's the that's the blah, 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 blah.
No.
See? It's-
One's near Bad Bog's Maw.
But this is the one, isn't it?
One's near
Oh, no, wait,
Capissa.
no, I don't understand your notes. Never mind.
Okay.
And one is near Cannigan's
Oh,
thing.
hey, that was
Thing.
relevant to you. That's the
Oh, yeah,
shrine you
that's the
care
other-
about.
okay.
Hmm.
That is
Where'd my pencil
north
go?
of Lakereach.
That's where Struan was headed.
What's
there
more
first?
pressing?
I think there could be answers there about how werewolves.
Yes.
I suppose if we
2 birds.
head to Bad Bog, then shouldn't we be able to assist with reinforcements?
Why not attend that next?
If you go all the way actually south, you might be able to get all 3.
And start.
No,
South
you just
is,
you go up towards Cannigan, and then follow the river all the way down to Capissa, and then go to Bad Bog's Maw.
And then return to Lakereach.
Easy peasy, lemon.
I just...
No. Reach. And he just goes right in, and he just starts eating it again. It's like, Bartram, you ruined the taste.
do have reservations about carrying all of the pieces that Naldrag is missing at once.
No, you need not carry them yourself. I shall carry one, and you shall carry one. He will not kill us all.
Gorgex looks over, he's like, we're not saying it's not dangerous.
I
It's
like
not
the
the
idea
danger
of
that
following
concerns
the
me.
river.
It's,
It's
you
simple.
know, if such
I
danger
agree.
does prove fatal,
Once we get there, all we need is a boat.
the whole thing
something
could
to
be
float on.
in his hands.
Fast travels.
Yep, let's do that. Let's do that way.
It's not the worst option,
Mm.
but I do not believe that Naldrag is a proven ally of Delim yet.
I agree.
Seems not.
When they spoke, there was quite some tension.
When was that?
Oh.
Oh, Rubelux the Red, thou didst miss that part entire.
For all we know, Lazzgrah may be trying to do the same thing that we are.
It seems to be.
Maybe his intention is to use it against Dalim.
He seems to think of it as some kind of insurance. Something he wishes to have so that he will not need it later.
Perhaps it's just a simple matter that he doesn't trust a limb. He needs it backed up.
Or he has aspirations of lichdom.
Or a coup.
Who doesn't?
I mean, after
Maybe
all,
some kind of
I don't
lich
see
coup.
any.
Rubelix visibly shakes from that.
I don't see any of.
That allowed to deny.
I don't see any of Dalim's goons apart from the Mubarak Slayers assigned to him.
Well, no doubt we'll learn more when he comes to murder us and take the shards back.
Let's hope he doesn't get there first. Vale already left the city.
Where was he bound?
As you look over at Debella, and she's like, northward.
Away from us, at any rate.
Yeah. It's still bad.
Yes, they're moving quickly. And so should we.
Agreed. We have a plan. We have a roadmap, essentially.
It's autograph. Let's go. Let's
Got
do
the
it.
autograph. We got supplies.
Yeah.
I will pause again to address Debella. I meant what I said. Be careful. Dalim is dangerous and very powerful.
I know. I'll be in the dark paths in the meantime. I'll be making sure that if anybody does happen to get down into where shall not be named.
Voldemort.
The place that shall not be named, not the person.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that it's safe.
Oh. I trust you with my life.
I don't think you have a choice.
My last word of advice is, I don't know if you have associations with the Moonblades, but they created this blood well and will probably be back for it. You should all consider a secondary headquarters.
Scasaria looks through his pockets, and as he begins to lift up, you can see a small little signet ring with a tree on it. I'm not concerned.
So, do you hesitate to mention this, but the tower has also been informed that there is a blood well here. I'm hoping.
So if they send someone here to deal with it, I will be forced to kill them.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but I'm hoping the tower can be trusted and perhaps become an ally as opposed to having to just slaughter them outright.
This is why Maliki doesn't like you people.
But
No, not Maliki, sorry. No, Ray.
should you choose to simply act with force, I trust your judgment. I'm starting to doubt there are larger forces at work here, and I'm hoping, as one does, that the pillars do not have any footholds in the tower, but...
And just to clarify, you told them that it was here, or in Lakereach in general?
In Lakereach, they don't have
Sakes,
specifics.
I'm not worried.
If they do arrive
Made
and
me
you
very concerned.
should choose to trust them, then I'm sure you can find them, but if not, hopefully they don't need to be killed for that, just for being in town and sniffing around.
I don't want to give Emil any reason to support his prejudices. Very well. I don't think they'll be able to sniff us out. Should be fine. We can hope that Dalim can't. We'll hope that they can't either. My best guess is to send a message and tell them to piss off.
That's what I told him. Dalim, I mean.
How did he take that?
Rather well.
Say he's got patience. Anyways, get the fuck out. You'll have shit to do.
Yep.
I'm out.
Gosh. Let's do it. Let's
As
go.
as you all begin to leave, you can.
Before we leave, you don't need a couple of assistants, do you? I hesitate to take
these two where we're going.
Goblin retainers.
You can see the goblins like large smiles, and they're just like he's trying to be as courteous as they can. As Cassera is just like
They are useful and adorable.
Can they do anything?
They can follow orders.
Not from. He just goes like you have to assist and steal with them.
Alright, you two, you're gonna learn to be armor smiths, I suppose. Whatever smiths.
Whatever smiths.
Have fun.
Yes.
Don't
as they go
die.
inside and they stay inside for the moment.
Don't get in any trouble. Caesarea may or may not incinerate you if you do.
It's true.
I'll be quite disappointed if you get incinerated, so be on your best behavior.
Thotrim just goes, do they speak English?
Yes. Not well.
Well, common.
No, perhaps
Good.
not.
But
But
can take orders.
certainly can.
Sleeping. He just goes back to sleep immediately. Before you guys all begin to leave up, you can see Nan sitting at the top as she begins to like dust out the top end of the stairwell, and she's like, "Fucking dust! I can't fucking believe this stupid dust. How the fuck nobody's been in here? It's been alive for several fucking days." And she like just keeps
the
on.
The city burned down. It's ash. It's not dust.
It's still inconvenient.
Keep up the good work.
Do you need any help? And I'll prestidigitate a square foot of dust away.
Helpful? She begins to move around, and she begins to clean the rest of it. As you can see someone from the bottom end of the basement, you can see Gorgax again come back up. And as he begins to go back up, he turns around. He's like, I will make sure that, by the way, it might be a better rule of thumb to no longer call Finnegan anymore. Just for an idea.
What do we call him?
Our prickly friend.
Prickles.
In my circle, we usually give these very specific type of names for a reason. Those who wish to hurt him could use that name against him. So I'm afraid Finnegan, for the moment, is dead.
Understood.
We've chosen to call him a different one.
Shall we all be on the same page then?
Packmaster.
Guys in packs.
Stupid.
We're gonna go. I was gonna go for helpful raid.
Cassera, you can see like you just get like
That's my best friend.
such a stupid name. As you slowly start to think about it, can you give me an intelligence check?
Sure. I shouldn't have rolled that there, but it's an 11.
It's a character from Gates of Sobriety.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, I miss those books.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna have money.
What was last
Something on
time you
your
had
mind?
money?
Something on your mind,
And
Robert?
Gorgax just goes over to the side. He's like, I will be around.
I have just realized that I
Ta-ta.
can acquire those
He just
books.
goes down the other side.
Stay beautiful.
You can have money. You can't have possessions.
I don't have to keep it.
Just donate it or something.
As Cassera begins to go down the basement door, closes underneath, and you can just see Nan continue to clean, and she's like trying to like dress up a little bit, and she's like, I hate this so much, I hate this so much. Is it wrong to kill the customer that you have?
Yeah.
What did they do?
They shopped here.
Relatively.
Retail sucks.
Which lose their business for certain.
What happens if they're just window shopping? Does that count?
No, that's fine. Gray area. Moral
Shoplifters
gray
total
area.
free game.
Okay.
Shoplifter.
Encourage shoplifting.
Kill them.
Well, I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Surely one such as yourself knows more subtle ways to
Oh,
deal
yes,
with
I've
people.
Done this 1,000. Wait, how many times? Many times. Many times.
You've been a store clerk many times.
Yes,
That
Ruby.
is far below my qualifications.
Well,
Well, here you are.
As you can see.
How's that humanities degree going?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
great! It's going great.
Oh.
I got a much different degree at the end of Tritonus, I'll have you know. And it's very expensive.
I don't know
very
what a degree
illustrious,
is.
and something that you could never afford.
All right, enjoy working at a shop, and I leave.
Any
I get the feeling they don't like me. Like beans just keep on cleaning. Okay.
Please keep yourself safe.
I'll try.
we'll be back eventually.
I kind of pat the counter. Nothing lasts.
I'll just plink a couple more
Let's
desk
get the
patches
hell
off.
out of this
Yeah.
shit city.
Let's do it. Let's go.
So,
Never mission.
as you begin to move out of the city, as you begin to walk down to the other end of the Silver Lips district, going through the poor area, and that's when you start to notice some of the city guards starting to look in your direction. Specifically, Ruby's direction. It's the problem with not dealing with things stealthily. You see, as that begins to happen, you slowly start to curve around the end of Shantytown.
Mm-hmm.
As that happens, you can see a collection of hobgoblin knights kind of corridering along the side. And as we look up at you, you can see the city guards that begin to cross over and follow you into the Shantytown district.
Perhaps we should find an alley. We have a tail.
I'm
Or we
just
can
gonna
draw them out.
stay next to Ruby.
As that happens, as you continue to pick up the pace, kind of curve down an alley, you can see the two knights begin to follow you, as well as they make eye contact with two other knights to the other side, as two of them begin to flank down the other side of the alley. What do you guys want to do?
All right, so we're in an alley.
Yeah.
How visible are we right now? Only these four can see us?
Only those two can see you.
There's two?
The other two are seemingly going around to the other side.
All right, I'm gonna
So
turn
there.
around, walk back, and be like, "Hey guys!" and breathe fire on them.
Seriously.
Perhaps we should just try to get
Are we going
down.
to start initiative then?
It's too
Oh
late.
my
It's
God.
too late. Ruby did what Ruby was gonna
We're
do.
gonna start initiative!
God damn it.
I
Okay.
rolled another 8! What the actual? Oh, I get to test my new sword anyway.
I was gonna like maybe
Okay.
like
I was gonna try and intimidate
do
them.
illusion
No.
spell,
Okay,
like
so
change you a bit if we had
mine-
He's
cover
not.
for a bit.
He's
will be right
very
Okay.
annoyed and not in the mood.
That's better.
You get through.
Like we were trying to leave. We were trying not to be here.
Yeah, but it's almost like you were totally conspicuous.
I kept the beetle though, by the way.
Yeah. Wait.
What are we doing for time?
Okay, so now you're definitely noticed. Because like a beetle walking around fucking Lakereach.
Jesus Christ.
See, like
Yeah.
that is the type of detail that I bring you.
Well, my own, you know my entourage.
Yeah, but the difference is that walking with a beetle to where you're going, like the Netherland Void, draws a significant amount of attention.
Guys.
So
I mean, we weren't trying to be stealthy, so.
Yeah. The issue here is that having a conspicuous thing around a place that you're trying to keep inconspicuous,
I'm sure this armor doesn't help.
probably.
No, I mean, we're all very conspicuous, is the problem.
Oh my god, that's not even close to the problem.
Quest and Queers is made possible by support by Toronto Gamers, and the music is provided by Fox and More.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Available now on Bandcamp.
I'm just saying that, but it has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Like, the initiative rolls, like, both of them rolled once. Okay. So, I need everyone here's initiative. I'm gonna wait until Mav comes back.
They rolled an 8, so
Oh, okay.
it's an 8.
Okay. An 8 again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or an 8
Oh
natural?
my god.
8 natural, they don't have a dex bonus.
It's just,
20, non-natural.
Ooh,
hell
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Lazzgrah.
17.
Bloodball.
13.
Nisha.
4.
Same as before.
Yeah.
Do I get a surprise attack since I just kind of suddenly attacked them?
Yes, we're gonna deal with that first.
Okay.
They'd be like, "What the fuck, Ruby? You just owed us some money."
What the fuck, man?
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
he doesn't have
Needless
any, so-
escalation, Ruby.
Oh no.
I do actually have copper pieces, but I didn't think he would want me to throw almost 1,000 copper pieces
Why are
at
you
him.
like this? Why are you like this, Ruby? We've talked about this.
No, we didn't.
We've tried to talk about this. We cannot die on this quest.
I mean, like,
You
you
were
totally
reckless
can.
sometimes.
It's very much not encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodmon was yours?
13.
Okay. Fuck, I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's like, you don't have to be sorry, I have to be sorry.
Kind of. This is a bad move. Okay, so 2 of them are gonna roll for dexterity checks. Natural 20 and an 8. So please roll your damage.
So I rolled my damage and it was
2d6.
9.
9. How? Wait, no, never mind. That's stupid. It's 2d6. I'm like, how is that possible? Math. That's how it's possible. Right? Okay, so as it goes, lights up immediately to the side. One of them just ducks. Another one gets a full flame to the face and just roasts up to the side.
And then
That
I'm gonna
was
be like,
nasty.
wanna run?
You can do an intimidation check after that.
Sure, I'll intimidate them. Like we're leaving. So I suggest you let us. And I roll my intimidation 13 plus. What's my intimidation? Oh, actually, it's not bad. So plus 4. I'm not gonna mass 17.
Yes.
Yeah, advantage on saving throws against this type of shit.
They were just lit ablaze.
Does not matter. One's a natural 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's a natural 19.
Okay.
They are frightened. As one looks towards you, and they're like, Greek egg wants it.
Greek? Wait.
Bootleg Greek.
Keurig?
Okay.
No,
Oh, is that his last name?
Bootleg Greek egg.
Okay, sorry. I keep on just thinking bootleg.
Yeah, well, that's
good.
Okay.
Okay, after that,
Look at,
Ruby,
like,
it's now your turn
sandbag or
to start
something for
initiative.
this.
Yeah. And I'm just going
I want some
to.
fucking metal music, so you can
Yeah.
do what you're gonna do.
I'm going to
you
run
roll initiative?
straight at them
Did you roll
and
initiative?
attack.
Okay.
I feel good. Do.
I forwarded it just in case, but we'll remember.
Ah, I rolled a fucking 1.
Okay.
Do I have? No, I do not have inspiration.
So as it rolls to the side, you go for an obvious swing as one of
Yeah.
them just brings down the sword and just gets an attack of opportunity immediately across the side.
Okay.
Natural 20.
And crits on you. Oh no. Oh no.
That's
These
a
guards are rolling really well.
I heard.
What kind of weapon do they have?
great sword.
Awesome. Slashing.
That's going to be... Oh, god damn. That's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
I'm perfectly fine.
Ruby's actually red because he's often covered in his own blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I rolled an 8 for my initiative.
Yep, got you.
Okay.
After that, Lazzgrah, your go. Unless your turn is over, which I'm pretty sure it is.
I guess I could bonus action. I'll bonus action and put up, what was it again? Shield of Faith.
Okay.
If I should just start attacking or something. I'll cast Mage Armor.
Just for future reference, I'm just going to do this.
And that's about all I can do, I think.
I mean, I still have a lot of fun, so.
This is the hallway which you guys are on. 2 of them are flanked onto the side.
Okay, and there's 2 coming the other end of the...
Not yet.
Not
but
yet.
probably soon.
Probably.
But I just want to get things started.
Okay. So they're standing nice and close to each other.
Yep.
Perfect.
Lazzgrah, your go.
Yeah, I just cast Mage Armor, and I think that's really all I can do.
Alright. That.
And Shoal's gonna do it also.
Okay. After that, the second knight that is right next to Ruby.
Yes.
They are going to... Yeah, they're just going to fucking swing at you.
Yeah.
Wait, one of them's gonna roll a 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moves down the side, his greatsword goes flying off the side of the wall and just bounces right off, and he's just like, fuck! And he just pulls over, and he's just going to try and just whack you right into the side of the head.
Alright.
Natural 7, I think he misses.
Yeah, I just hold up my shield.
Oh no, he punches your shield.
And just moves right immediately back. Back. He's just going to, he's going to move out of the way, and he's
Okay.
going to move out. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes, I will.
Whack them.
This time, let's not roll like shit. So that is a non-natural 20.
You're gonna hit.
Yep.
Whack him.
Hope so. You gonna smite him?
So that is 7 damage.
Okay.
Let's try to smite him.
Yeah, and, nah, I won't. These guys aren't worth it.
Okay, so he goes right onto the side of him as he begins to move away. He's
Yeah.
gonna pull out a crossbow and kind of position himself at the other end of the alleyway, a little bit further away.
Yes.
Damn
It'll
it.
be his turn. The knight that's right in front of you, he's going to try and hit you again. Natural 17.
Well, my AC right now is 20.
That's going to be 23.
Okay. Damn
You're
it.
going to take not that much slashing damage. 5 slashing damage.
All right.
Concentration
Onto
check.
the side. It's going to be his turn.
You lose your
Down.
shield of faith.
I lose Shield of Faith.
After that, Bloodmaw, your go.
Piss is
Okay,
not great with me. Apparently, don't bet on piss.
I am going to rush them and body slam one with my shield into the wall of the alley.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, strength check.
Don't want to kill them, but they're obviously preventing us from leaving, so
Yeah.
fuck these guys. Strength challenge.
Yeah.
So I just use my modifier.
If you're proficient with shields, it's a shield dash, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to shove him into a wall.
Yeah. Okay.
So like you're trying to shove him back further.
So my proficiency plus strength.
Yes. If you're proficient with shields, then you can do this.
Oh fuck.
What did you roll?
10.
You beat him.
Oh,
You rolled a 6 plus 3.
So
You
close.
roll the side, you go, and just smashes him right immediately into the wall,
Yeah.
but he's still remaining.
That's all I guess I really want to do. Like, do I roll damage for that slam or nah?
No.
Okay, can I still, like, grapple him or something? Get him on the floor?
Try not
was that
to
just
try and
another
trip him?
attack and I've
That's
already
just
done
another
it?
attack. I'm like,
That's all I'll do. I'll just, can I, oh, I know. How about I do an intimidation check? I bash him against the wall and I want to snarl in his face and just say, "Leave us be!"
you can try.
He has advantage.
I do or
No,
they
he
do?
does.
Alright, well, I am proficient.
Yes.
That's not very good. That's a 7.
I was like, I was
Natural
proficient
16.
too.
These guys are not to be fucked with.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Okay, after that, Ravino, your go.
Okay, so there's one that is kind of grappling with Egrith right now, and the other one has backed off and is going to try and peg us with crossbow, right?
Yep.
Okay, I will cast Chill Touch on that one.
Okay.
That's far away. Oh, that wasn't great.
Do 2 targets account one?
Only if they're within 5 feet of each other, and because the other guy moved, they're not within range of me to reap them. So that's unlucky because that's 14 to hit. Okie dokie.
Very.
That's okay. In which case, I will nevertheless attempt to close the distance between me and that guy.
Okay.
Without
The one with the crossbow or the one?
the one with the crossbow, the one I tried to attack but I
Okay,
missed.
moving past that one. You might.
Because I feel like the other guy is kind of busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already used his attack opportunity this round. So.
Yeah, so I will instead try to close my distance. I don't want to leave the alleyway though,
Yep.
because I'm rather force him into the open than step into the open myself.
Okay. Problem?
That's yeah, that's my turn for now.
Aisha, you're next.
Great. I pretend to kick down an invisible door and I say, "It's Hexen time, witches!" And I cast Hex on the crossbolt one.
Okay.
I'll make that. I'll do dexterity for weakness.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna actually cast Eldritch Blast. My favorite thing ever. It's gonna nice. It's a 19.
Hit.
Yay, motherfucker!
Okay, roll damage,
Okay.
please.
Yes, do it. Okay.
Enough showboating.
Sorry.
It's so, but Jackie never hits, so
It's 2.
let Jackie have this.
3.
No.
Wait, 1. Okay.
You're a monster.
Okay, so it's 4 plus 3, 7.
7, nice. Okay, so you go over, you blast him onto the side. He kind of does like a little bit of a turnaround before he
Yeah.
turns around the crossbow again.
Yeah.
You're gonna see just behind you 2 knights service around through the other side. They both have crossbows out, and they're just gonna start firing.
Ah!
One's gonna start. They're both gonna fire one at you,
Shit.
Shadow, and one at you, Lazzgrah.
So back ranks should turn around.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Lazzgrah, that's going to be a 9 to hit.
9, absolutely not.
Okay, after that,
I wish we traded.
that Night Shadow, you're going to take 6 points
Oof.
of as a heavy crossbow hits the bottom end of your back.
Ah!
You need to move forward and just pull it out. Small little crossbow bolt. 2 of them are going to pull it out. They're both done their turns. As they both move forward, they're just going to load their crossbows and stay at the other end of the alley. They're just providing covering fire. Ruby, your go.
All right. I will attack the guy with the crossbow.
Which
Okay.
one? There's 3 now.
Oh, there's 3.
There's-
The one that
There's one against the wall.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
So,
but of the crossbows, there's only 3
the one
crossbows,
that
and then one
Ravenous
guy
was
who's
with.
Three
not using
crossbows
that.
and one
yeah,
with
sorry, the one
Ravenous.
Ravenous with.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to move past the one that is right next to the wall.
But
Yeah.
isn't it against the wall and then Egrith there? Because I wouldn't imagine if someone got shield bashed that they would
Yeah,
have.
like the shield bash was successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they moved them towards the wall.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna go behind Egrith.
They're still gonna it's moving out of the space. Like this is only a very short hallway.
So
we
it's
just keep
narrow.
dealing with that one.
All right, attack, I guess.
Yeah, I'll
Do
work
it.
with the crossbow guy.
You can do that one with advantage, please.
Ho ho.
All right. So that is a 18.
Hit.
All right.
Why do I not have fucking metal music going on? I'm always getting this weird.
God, I'm rolling. My damage rolls are not so. My attack rolls are fine, but my damage rolls is 6.
Okay. 6, pretty good. So as you go and you strike him down immediately to the side of the wall, you just go there's a crumbling of the helmet as you go kind of holds him down. Okay, after that point, that's your turn.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lazzgrah, your go.
Alright, I'm going to...
Oh wait, I don't have my breath
Shield's
weapon
gonna give me a
anymore
13 so that I can just blast through a chromatic orb at 2nd level. At my total's gonna be 19, and I'm shooting at the one on the other side with the crossbow. Like the one that we had already started dealing
Okay,
with.
no problem.
Okay.
So the one with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Give me
So
damage
it's
rolls on that.
I
That's a
think-
hit.
Oh yeah.
You imagine if I said no.
and I'm
19.
doing lightning damage.
Okay.
So that's 13,
Nice.
19.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So as you move forward with the lightning bolt goes crackles all the way down the hallway. He aims up his crossbow as the bolt blasts up the side of the crossbow, blows out the side of his arm, it goes as he just kind of disgruntledly tries to move back and steady his aim. Yeah, it really fucked him up. Part of his hair is standing up, like his eyebrows burned off, like you can see a large scar starting to form.
Get him.
This guy's having a bad day. Okay, after that.
And Shoal's actually going to take a pot shot with the crossbow.
Okay.
Shoal got a 15.
Miss. Bounce off shoulder plate.
You tried Shoal.
Okay, Lazzgrah, that's your turn.
Mhm.
9 second. Knight is going to move up to. He's just going to move slightly further back. And he's going to try and take a crossbow bolt at Lazzgrah. That's going to be a fucking 9. Okay, at this point, he's going to throw down the crossbow, and he's going to pull out a small short sword. And he's going to try and deal with you.
Okay.
So as he moves over, he throws his crossbow down and just tries to
Silly
swipe to
bits,
the side.
buddy.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
he filled his boots all the way to the top. I get
off.
crit on me again. I get
I'm
crit
sorry.
on so much.
You get crit on a lot.
Isn't that
Sorry.
weird? I mean, I can take it, so
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine.
It's not my fault.
I'm not upset.
Okay, as that happens,
think it's funny.
you take 9 slashing damage immediately around the side of your armor.
It's fine.
Okay, after that happens, second knight's going to move past you. They're going to try and hold up their crossbow.
Attack of opportunity?
No, they're going to pull out their longsword and just keep hitting you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
They're walking up to you.
I heard
Like,
past.
that's the one near the wall, like you smashed into. He's going to try and kick out your shield, and then he's going to try and swipe at you with 2 greatsword attacks.
Bring it on.
It's a natural 1 and a 7.
Neither of those hit.
Yeah, so as he moves forward with the greatsword, you can do an attack of opportunity or try and do something else if you wish.
Sure, I'll take that. I'll take that opportunity. I'll just swing at him with my hand axe.
Okay,
19.
hit. You guys are all hitting above their AC. This is really good.
Yeah.
Not
I was
me.
concerned about that.
6 damage slashing.
6 damage. Ooh. These guys are taking a fucking beating at this point. These guys are getting nasty. Why these moments? Okay, so as that happens, second knight goes down. Blood moths, now your go.
Okay. How's the guy looking in front of me?
He's looking pretty banged up. About half his over half his health is gone.
Okay.
He's looking a little bit bloody. part of his armor is being dented in. City Watch armor, as Ruby knows, is good, but against a beating like this?
All right. I guess I'll just finish this guy up then,
Okay.
non-lethally.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep attacking. Oh, I will bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Yeah, he's just gonna try and hit you with a ranged attack again.
Oh God.
That's gonna be a 13.
Miss.
So you guys are just trading attacks of opportunity and just either totally missing or biting it.
And I'm watching.
Their
this
turn,
like-
Blood Maw?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I can do. So,
Ravno.
Okay. So the guy in front of me is looking pretty rough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will attempt to attack him with my longsword.
He's about halfway.
And I will roll 13, so I miss.
Nothing.
Yeah.
As you swing over to the side, just grazes past his armor as he pulls his sword
Alright.
down to
Well,
dodge
I
with
will
his blade.
use my action surge because I'd like to hit something. And I will use Toll the Dead. Wisdom save, please.
Okay. Fuck that dice then. Okay. Pull dead.
Yep.
Oh, is this also one of the ones that had disadvantage from my accent, or?
Yeah, this is one of them.
Oh, okay, great.
I think Ravno and Aisha need to have a strategy meeting.
Yeah.
Start using your hex for wisdom saves.
That's a natural 1. You failed.
Oh, yay! And he's already taken damage, so he gets a d12. And I rolled a 10.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
Because you rolled a 1, I'm going to say that you can double it. So
So 15 totally.
holy
Oh
fuck.
my gosh, nice.
So 45 is necrotic energy goes riling entirely through his armor, almost like a hot can going into cold water. It seemingly and breaks around his frame almost as his eyes suddenly start to become bloodshot and almost jaundiced. It's looking bad,
Ah, but he lived.
but he lived.
That's impressive.
Not a lot, but he lived. That's a fucking nasty one. Okay, after that, is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't need my bonus actions.
Aisha.
Okay, I'm just wondering where.
You see
Yeah.
2 more behind you pointing crossbows. 2 ahead of you. One that just got necrotic damage the fuck up, as well as one that Bloodmaw has pinned down against a wall.
Oh, fuck. I was just gonna maybe finish that one off.
Yeah, go
Yeah?
for it.
Alright, okay.
Then you can move your hex, right?
Exactly, so I'll move the hex to that
Well,
one.
he
Oh,
has
it's
the
it's
hex.
already on it. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
already,
If
sorry,
you kill
yeah.
him, you can move it, is what
I'll
I'm
just
saying.
blast again, the face and the eyes.
I believe in you. My belief isn't worth much, though.
And-
Miss.
Okay.
But it
Goes
wasn't
rocking down the house.
a one,
hallway.
Jackie.
No, it wasn't
One.
1. You're doing okay.
Yeah.
You've actually been rolling.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Stay where I am.
I
After that, the
missed
2
my
knights are going to
dice
move
too
up.
hard.
One of them is going to attack you with a crossbow.
Of course.
Why the hell would they not? It's going to be a natural 18.
It's gonna start making this an 8 now.
It's only 1 piercing damage.
Oh.
Goes slices by the side of the elbow. The other one just goes, I got this one. Puts over, gives him the crossbow. He pulls out a large greatsword and just charges you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Wow.
Doesn't go past
Wow.
Wait.
Please, slow.
Are you closer?
Dual 19s.
Oh my effing god. Alright.
Sorry.
You'll be fine.
You'll
okay.
survive.
I'll be alright.
Unless you
That's
die.
going to be 7 slashing damage on one
Okay.
and 10 slashing damage on the other.
Oh my god. Alright.
What's your health?
I mean, I'm still up, but it's like.
Ruby, your go.
Single digits.
All right. Do I still take attacks of opportunity from this guy against the wall?
He's still alive.
Oh God, fine.
Kill him. Well, knock him
I
out.
don't really want to kill him. Is he
Finish
looking
him.
like he like is barely up?
It looks like he's barely up.
All
Like,
right.
like his body is just like.
So I want to non-lethally.
You can do
finish
that.
him.
You can do that with a melee attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I assume I can use like.
That's just a general rule.
That's
Yeah.
just a general rule. Yeah.
If you
Okay.
take someone down with a melee weapon attack.
All right. So that is a 24.
Something
Okay.
like that.
What's
Yeah.
your strength?
+2.
You just take the pummel as he's beginning to like swerve around a little bit. You can roll your damage, but for this,
Okay.
it's basically like.
No,
for
no
this, it's-
problem.
Mathematically,
Yeah.
he's done.
Oh, that was cocked. 1, but
It doesn't matter.
But
if
it's
you,
plus
if
the
you, if you
modifier
rolled
anyway.
anything
Yeah.
with your +2 modifier, he
Yeah.
would have been out immediately.
okay.
So you go over to the side, he's like barely holding up. As he begins to make one more move at Bloodmaw, you just take the pommel and just right to the side of the head as he just slumps down. He's going.
Someone's
And I
got a
can move now,
concussion.
right?
Yes, you can
I'm going to move to in front of Aisha
Thank
Okay.
you.
so that I'm defending
You
her.
can use your reaction to protect her, in fact.
Yes.
And impose disadvantage on
Yes.
incoming attack.
But I'm also like moving there, and then I guess that's my turn. That's all I can do
Okay.
for now.
Lazzgrah, your go.
All right. So what's the situation now? There's one to one end who is being dealt with by Raveno.
Yep.
And
there's
then-
2 near Aisha on the other end of the alley.
Okay. So I'm going to use Shadow Blade.
Oh god, that will be lethal.
I'm just gonna like, whip my hand around in this sort of hand fan made of shadow and darkness. It's bright light in here though, right?
Yeah.
And the one that took a chunk out of Aisha, I'm going to make an attack roll against. Is there any way to like get entirely behind him and get flanking or anything like that?
For this, you would be able to do it, but for next turn, if the guy wanted to, he could then flank you.
Okay, I'm going to do that though.
Okay.
Dancing
So,
flanking.
advantage?
Advantage. Yep.
19 plus 23.
23. That's a hit.
I thought you meant 19 plus 23,
I
and I was
was
like,
like,
oh my
whoa.
god!
I
It
don't
is
think
3d8, right? Sorry, I gotta double check what the damage die is on this. Where did I put it? In the meantime, Shoal's gonna also shoot at him with a crossbow.
Shadow Blade concentration 2d8 psychic.
2d8, okay. So I will do 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
And Shoal also took a pot shot at the same dude with this crossbow. He rolled a 16, I think.
Bounces off the chest armor.
Come on, Shoal.
Totally misses.
Their
Killed
AC is
a mini
very
boss with this
Okay.
thing.
Well, not very high. But
After that, Second Knight is going to try and
I
deal
still
with...
spit on him.
It's going to try and deal with Raveno. I'm going to make 2 attacks with short sword.
go for it.
Jesus Christ. Natural 18, natural 14.
The first one hits, but the second one does not if it does not exceed a 16 with the modifier.
It does.
So
It's
they
plus
both
3
hit me.
strength. Yeah. This is going to be... Sorry.
That's okay.
Getting the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, this is what happens
This could be
to me.
so much worse damage.
I'm
'cause
not
he needs to
worried.
get his short sword. That's going to be 7 slashing damage
Okay.
and 5 slashing damage. So that's going to be 12 slashing damage.
That's fine.
total. Okay, his turn. Other knight is down. After that, Bloodmaw.
Okay, how many left?
There's 3 left.
Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No.
Okay. I move my hunter's mark
Okay.
to one of them.
Which one?
Which one's closest or the biggest threat?
Those are
Okay,
2
so
different...
there's one guy I'm dealing with, and then there's 2 at the other end of the alley.
But there's 3 of us, so you probably can't get
So
through.
this one, basically what happened was this guy moved forward, this guy moved back. This guy got pushed into the wall. He's here now. There's 2 more with crossbows at the end. This guy is done for the day. This guy I'm fighting with. There's these 2 they're shooting in with their crossbows.
Okay,
I don't know if they are still standing
One
next
of
to
them
each
moved in
other.
to try and hit Aisha.
Okay, so one is
I'm
advanced
in
now.
front of Aisha.
And I am in
So-
not a strategically sound location.
Okay, then I will drop my weapons and draw my bow, and move my hunter's mark to the guy at the far end of the alley,
Okay.
and fire an arrow at him.
Okay.
Good
One in
job.
front of Raveno.
No, the other end of
Okay,
the alley.
gotcha.
Far end.
Okay,
The guy.
gotcha.
Okay. Fuck. It's a 12.
Yes. He goes over to the side and he just ducks underneath the crossbow bolt as he goes flying by as he loads another one in. Is that your turn, Bloodmaw?
Yeah, because I feel like if I try to move further into the alley, I'll just get an attack of opportunity, and I
Yeah.
don't need that.
Raveno.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to rally. I'm going to expend one of my superiority dice to give Aisha 1d8 plus my charisma modifier. She gets 5 temporary hit points. And with that done, basically I just say something encouraging, I guess, is the idea.
Stay alive!
Or don't.
Don't end up like me. Learn from your mistakes.
It's actually don't make my mistakes. But yeah, you know, something along those lines. We must not lose the Master's Progeny.
Roll whatever you do.
Anyway, having done that, sorry, I have to think about this for just a moment. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna toll the dead on the guy in front of me again.
Okay.
Make him make that con save. Because I've been rolling like crap.
Go and make a con save. Con save. It's only 1d20 instead of 2.
Ha ha.
That's going to be 16.
Ha ha. He doesn't take any damage.
Sorry.
That's okay. I am not having very good luck this game. That's okay. It's nobody's fault. Anyway, it's totally fine. That is my turn.
Alright, Aisha, your go.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm just gonna fucking do it, I don't care. I'm gonna change the hex and put on the guy that slashed me.
Okay.
So the hex is on him. There's advantage of still wisdom.
you only can
Run
move it when you
d20
kill
for
your
Eldritch
target.
Blast in the fucking face. And it's a 1 because I'm Aisha
It's
Tyler
a 1.
Shadow.
He's just gonna fucking go for an opportunity attack.
I am going to oppose disadvantage.
Okay, as your reaction?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Jackie.
Oh no, it's the stars, they're not lying for me.
That is going to be
Los, why do you do this?
a 13.
We're partners.
What's your
Just
AC?
Like hits.
Pardon?
13. Yeah.
Yep, it hits.
It hits.
Sorry.
But
He
of
rolled
course.
a 16.
No, that's okay. I tried.
But of
Yeah.
course, it's okay.
So as you go down, he's just going to move over and just slash you really hard across the chest with the greatsword. You're going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you can only move the hex if you kill them.
Alright, so thanks for hit points.
Okay.
Oh no, that really helped.
Aisha, is there any more turns you'd like to do this round?
I'm
Yeah,
done.
the temporary
Okay.
hit points go first.
One of them is
Yeah, yeah,
moving directly up towards you.
I have 3 hit
And they're
points
just going to try and, because of the way you are positioned, he's going to have advantage on attacking you.
Ooh.
It's the flanking dance.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm still gonna use shield though.
super done.
That's going to be a natural 20 for 1. That's going to be 21.
God damn it, shield does nothing. It either does or it don't.
Yeah.
Just stay it don't.
Sorry. You're going to take 17 points of slashing damage with a critical as he just goes stabbing you right in your shoulder, and then as he moves around, he purees, and then just slashes right down the side.
17 total?
17 total with a critical.
Okay. That was just one attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
After that, you're going to take... for your concentration for a
Yep.
shot.
I'm good.
After that, you're going to also take 8 points of slashing damage again.
Ouch.
Ooh.
The one that's in front, one is going to take 1 slash at you,
Okay.
and then one of them is also going to take another slash at Lazzgrah.
Good.
Ruby, the one that hits you, natural 5. I don't think that one's going to hit.
No, put up my shield again.
Yeah, that one's total
Oh.
is...
First.
So that one's not going to hit. I'm going to try and hit Lazzgrah. 18 natural, that's
Nope.
going to be 21.
Oh, god damn it.
That's going to be 11 slashing damage, Lazzgrah.
Wow. I am doing very badly.
Okay.
Okay, after that, Ruby, your go.
Alright, so there's 2 in front of me. How do they both look?
They look pretty fucking healthy.
Okay. So, I am going to attack the one who attacked Aisha.
Okay.
Are we flanking any of these people right now?
You are flanking the one in the center.
Okay.
Just the one that's surrounded by Lazzgrah and you.
Okay. Should I attack that one first?
Go for it.
Yeah, I might as well. I get advantage on it.
I
Yeah.
had 2 hit points and I lost my Shadow Blade, so.
Okay, give me a second. Did I roll I did roll this. Nope, that's an 18. Sorry. So a natural 18.
Hit.
And then I'm going to expend Smite.
First level or second level slot.
First level.
Then you'll deal 2d8 radiant.
2d8 radiant.
So
So 3d8
first,
total.
the
Do you
sword
need more?
attack,
Yeah.
which is Huh?
You need more d8s.
Oh, thank you.
I got it. It's 5.
5? Okay. And then, so my radiant damage is
Also 5.
5 as well. Fuck.
So as you go down, slashing onto the side of his ribs, you get a
Yeah.
large bright white goes almost in this holy fire, almost encapsulates the wound and moves around. That's going to be your divine smite.
Yes.
Okay, after that, Lazzgrah.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep laying into the dude who's in front of me. Am I still flanking him?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's better off around.
What are you attacking him with?
Short sword.
Okay. He's going
18.
to parry. As he does that, he's going to use his reaction to parry. As he moves down with his multi-sword, and he's going to move to the side.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they
That's a
can
miss.
To make you miss.
Then this. Well, I got this fucking Nervonium dagger. I was gonna use my Shadow Blade, but. Just gonna go with the Nervonium dagger. That is a 19 to hit.
Hit! You can only parry one reaction
yes.
at a time.
Was this Nervonium dagger? What was the damage? Like, it adds a d6 of poison,
I do
right?
not know that. I am when I give you guys
It was
equipment
an
stuff.
Well,
additional
when you gave it to me, you didn't tell me.
That no, I don't most certainly told you.
It was additional 1d6.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's an additional 1d6 of poison damage.
Like, yeah.
Because I had it, like, I just had it. So 2 piercing and 2 poison.
Okay.
And he can't really move or anything. They're gonna provoke another attack of
he cannot.
opportunity. I'm still. Shoal's gonna use. He's just gonna shoot at him.
You can do it, Shoal. Believe in you.
That's
Oof.
a miss. And I can't really move anywhere. I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
From both of them, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna risk 1. I'm gonna try to circle around, so I'm only provoking from one of them.
They're 5 and 5. Like they're right next to each other. So by moving out of one of them range, like you were trying to move around like one of them to get around to the other side of one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you only provoke 1.
And I will not be flanked anymore, right?
That is true.
Okay.
You're gonna take an attack of opportunity from this guy.
I will.
Fucking shield
Since
again.
it's back up to the top of my turn, I'll use protection. Can I use it?
Alright.
Yeah, at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Basically.
That is going to be a 17.
Nope, I use shield.
Okay. Nice, nice. Good job. You can move around to the side, not taking any attack of opportunity. For that, the one that is right near you is going to be one right near you. He's still alive. He's going to try and attack you twice. Because he's having enough of you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even done anything. I have not hit him like one time. Okay, I hit him really good one time.
Yeah, you hit him good one time with 20 necrotic damage.
And that was actually only because he failed his save real bad.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 15 and a 16.
15 misses, 16 hits.
Alright. That's going to be 6 slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's his turn. Bloodmaw, your go.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot at the far archer again.
Okay.
Which is the one that we're both fighting right now, right? Because he's not.
No, there's no archer left.
Oh,
We're both fighting
Well-
that
Stopped
person
you-
right now.
They've stopped shooting.
so there's only one guy left?
No, there's
So
three.
There's 3 guys left.
There's
None of them
two
have
still.
crossbows.
There's 2 still at the end, and this guy switched off his crossbow, and I've been fighting him.
Okay.
He's
The
in
other
bad
two
shape.
have
I
been
just can't get
meleeing.
a hit in. Because I can't roll like
I mean,
above
I
a
would
13,
say-
which is what I would need to
Who
hit.
looks the
with a weapon
healthiest?
Probably the guy that
Keeps
is-
stabbing me.
Yeah.
He hasn't taken any
Okay,
hits
I will
yet.
move my hunter's mark
Wait,
to
how do I
him
hit
Okay.
him?
and shoot him with an arrow.
You've only been attacking guys with flanking.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
There we go.
Yay!
The guy with flanking was not the guy who moved.
Oh,
in.
okay.
9 plus 4, 13 damage.
Nice. It hits him right in the center of the plate as it moves in and just kind of bends into his boiler plate. He goes and just moves down the side, throwing it on the ground. He hit him pretty good though. Really impeding his shoulder. Okay, Bloodmaw, is that your turn?
I will shout out really loudly, "Let's just get out of here!"
Okay, after that, it's gonna be Ravno.
Okay. Let's see. What would I like to do? I'll just Toll the Dead again. Actually, no, belay that. I don't want to do that. The other two at the other end of the hallway. It's 120 feet or so? Is it within 120 feet?
Yes.
Then I will cast Chill Touch on both of them.
Okay.
And it's gonna, like, over my shoulder, I guess.
They're not within 5 feet of each other. They're within 10 feet of each other because
Okay.
Lazzgrah was in between space, right?
So they moved.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Lazzgrah moved. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Belay that. I'm gonna go back to tolling the dead on the guy in front of me.
Press 7 off.
That's gonna be 11.
Fail.
Yep.
He
Go
gets,
now.
He gets my D12. He gets 4 necrotic.
Still alive.
Yep, he's hanging in there.
Yeah, so as you begin to toll a dead near him, his entire body begins to shake and rattle. You can see a nosebleed starting to trickle down, but he's still like he's barely holding on. Like you can see a little bit of drool going, there's blood rolling down his ear.
Thou canst quit! And also as a bonus action, I will use Second Wind.
Okay.
Because otherwise he might knock me out, and that'd be really funny. I got up. I rolled a 1.
The moment that you say that to him, he's just like, then you can give us the Red Dragonborn and be done with it.
You can't have my son.
I'm going to kill him now.
You can't have my son.
So in my voice, you can't have my son. I say that he just hears it very quietly from the other end.
Okay, after that is going to be Aisha's turn.
Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna put my wand on myself.
Another response.
And I'm gonna cast Armor of
Agathos.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
I love that
Myself.
spell.
Yeah. Do I roll D20 first?
No,
it's don't hit me, the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
So I'm gonna
hitting
cast
me,
it
the
as a second
spell.
level spell, second level slot. So it's gonna give me 10 temporary damage.
And if someone hits you with
all-
melee,
yeah,
they
10
just
temporary-
take it.
Yeah,
As well as if someone touches me or hits me, it's 10 cold damage on them.
Okay.
I love that spell so much.
I know.
It's so
Okay.
good.
Is that your turn, Aisha?
Yes.
Okay, one of them's gonna move to the side. One of them's gonna try and swipe you, and then the other one's gonna go for Ruby.
Might as well.
That is going to be a 15 hit you.
It hits me, but
Yeah.
I want it.
Do it. They're gonna take 10 cold damage.
Yeah.
Do it, you fucking coward.
Do it.
You won't.
You're gonna take 12 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Are you down?
Well, there goes your
I'm
temporary
still
hit
up by
points.
Oh, wow.
1 hit point.
Good job,
The other one moves
Aisha.
towards Ruby.
Yes.
Because of the positioning, they're gonna get flanked.
But my little ice shield shattered.
Fair enough. It's the flanking dance.
Ew.
It's gonna be 16 natural. That's going to be 19 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah.
Just by 1.
Rough.
That is gonna be damn near max damage.
Damn.
Oh, Ruby.
That's going to be
What have you
it's
done?
going to be 14 slashing damage.
14.
Straight to the side. The other one's going to try and slash you, and the other one's going to try and slash at Lazzgrah.
Uh-oh.
Me again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be 20.
It
Hit.
hits.
I'm not flanked, right?
No, you are not flanked. So that one's just going to do
Did I lose flanking too to get there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be a 15 to hit you.
Nope.
So
Cast
we're
that.
going to take pretty good one, 11 slashing damage again.
Oh,
Don't
come
say
on,
it.
man. Seriously.
I'm down.
Rubalux, the
Like,
goddamn
come
red,
on.
gets us into this shit and then
Every
gets knocked out.
time.
Rubalux the
Yeah.
dead.
Oh.
Okay, after that, Ruby, I need you to make a life for the saving throw, please.
Not that
That
one.
one's gone forever.
Don't get on piss.
I made it.
Okay, you're good. Lazzgrah.
Alright. So, I guess I'm
I'll
just
get it
gonna
after.
Yeah, get it
keep
afterwards.
swinging on this dude. I'm gonna, so I don't have flanking anymore.
No.
I'm gonna go at him with my short sword. Or, no, I'm gonna go in with my short sword.
Yeah.
There we go, that's a 22.
Hit.
That's a D6. Whoop. That's
Y'all
fine.
need to.
Gone forever.
What is up with you guys?
In the
Throwing dice
void.
all over the place.
That is max damage, so that's 8 piercing damage.
All right. Good job.
I'm gonna stab him again with the
You
dagger.
just stab him over to the side.
That is
yes.
a 19 to hit.
Hit.
And that is 2 poison and 2 piercing.
All right.
Again.
That's really good. You just move over to the side. You stab him right into the side, and then you just hit it right in between his ribs and just jab entirely in. Going good. Still alive though.
Shoal's gonna try and shoot him again.
You can do it, Shoal.
Really needs to get a good roll.
Come on. Oh,
No,
Shoal
Shoal
rolls a
rolls
one.
He's just gonna swing at him.
Oh, no.
Wait, but he's using
Shoal's in
bow,
melee
isn't it?
range?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Where
He
Shoal?
was with you, right?
Well, Shoal
And
would.
Shoal-
I mean,
I've
Shoal was in
been
the middle,
saying-
right? Shoal,
Yeah.
Shoal hasn't moved.
That's the issue. I need
Everyone
to know
else has
where Shoal is,
moved.
because otherwise I'm gonna assume that Shoal is with you.
Well, he stayed in the middle. I will.
Okay.
If he moves, I'll tell you his movement. He
That's
hasn't
insane.
moved.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. Is that if you're gonna we need to make character rules, and I need to know exactly where they are.
All right.
Because I'm assuming you guys are in a bundle, unless otherwise otherwise told.
For future reference, he'll move. If he moves, I'll tell you.
That's not acceptable. I need to know where they are.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
If he moves, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but the issue is that
he was where we started. Everyone else has moved out.
Yeah, but otherwise.
So what's being said is that Shol Relar starts on the same space that Lazzgrah does, and if he moves from that space, then that movement will be taken on his turn.
Yeah.
But he hasn't taken any movement, so he remains where Lazzgrah started.
Yes. There's some fundamental errors being brought about, like how Shol works in the space, and that's what I'm trying to encounter here. But he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So he's going to fly through. I need percentile dice.
Who's he gonna shoot? If Shol fucking kills me.
No.
He could knock me out.
Or
You're gonna hit Aisha, actually.
Oh!
Roll damage, please.
Karmic
Seriously?
backlash!
Seriously?
You remember that one time?
I'm the one that doesn't know.
Is a light crossbow
yeah,
really?
now it's revenge for when you shot Ruby in the back of the head. It's the wrong
Eldritch
person.
back.
7.
That's so funny.
7.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh, she's down.
Oh god.
You had 1 HP left,
This
guys.
is pretty bad.
We were doing
Damn it.
okay.
No, we didn't.
You go down.
Oh. Okay,
Oh,
she's down.
boy.
She's unconscious.
Okay, let's go. One of the knights near you. He's gonna try and swing at you.
Here we go.
Ha! That's gonna be a 12
Miss.
and a 10.
Miss! Miss! Miss!
After that, Bloodmaw, your go.
Okay, I see 2 people are down.
Yeah.
There are still 3 guards left.
Yeah, but all of them have taken considerable damage.
If you swiftly hit any of them, I think
One of them
they'll
is
go down.
barely alive. The
You're like
other two
hanging
have
on
been
by
heavily
a
damaged.
thread.
What's more important, just healing people or
Well,
fucking up these guards?
Ruby has already had to make 1 death save and has 2 more to make.
I can also heal when I get up.
True.
I guess I will shoot an arrow into. I will move my hunter's mark to the.
Can you do that while they're still alive?
I think so. I can think I can just do it as a bonus action.
Because Hex also has that. You have to reduce them to 0 to move the mark. I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
also
no,
true.
they have to drop to 0 hit points. So
Yeah.
same mark as before. I'll just shoot an arrow. 15.
Miss. Bounces off. Anything else we should do this turn?
Yeah, I will move to one of my fallen comrades.
Which one?
Who's closest?
Ruby.
I will move to Ruby's
Okay.
space.
Ravno.
Okay. We did establish that I heal from necrotic damage, correct?
Yes.
Wicked. So I cast Toll the Dead on that guy and me.
Fantastic.
Okay. That's a natural 2. I think you failed.
He does. And he takes 9 necrotic.
He just immediately as he begins to move towards you, his eyes roll to the back of his head, and he just kind of just like moves forward entirely and just kind of goes a little bit on your chest and then just falls down in a heap. He
I
did.
shrug him off.
He did.
And I guess, would you like me to roll the damage for me too?
Yes, please.
Okay. Then I take also 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Funnily
nice!
enough.
Yay.
Okay. What else would you like to do this turn?
Well now I am going to move from that end of the field to the other.
Okay.
As far as I can get, basically.
Okay, you'd probably be able to get up just past the dude if you don't want to take an attack of opportunity. The guy that's right who took Ruby down.
Okay, so there's an enemy who is threatening Ruby, but Ygritte is there, right?
Yep.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I am... Oh, actually, you're still up, right?
Barely.
I'm gonna expend a superiority die to rally you as a bonus action.
Okay, thank you.
Sweet.
So you will take... Oh, yes! There we go.
Fuck
Now I'm
yeah,
back.
alright.
There we go.
You will recover 9 temporary hit points.
Oh, I fucking made it rumble again.
Oh my god.
So, there we go. I figured it out. I'm back, team. That's my turn. I'm done
Aisha,
now.
I need you to make a life for death saving throw, please. Do not roll a 1, Jackie.
Oh, I'm coming for
press the
you.
roll
I'm
it.
coming for you, though. Oh,
Oh, good.
Make it.
13.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good.
One
Great.
pass.
Anything above 10.
Yay!
Anything above 10 is a
No
pass.
success here.
Including-
One of the knights is going to move
10 and up.
Damn it.
towards and try and strike Bloodmaw.
Thank you.
Bring
And
it
with
on.
his buddy right next to him, he's not going to get attack of opportunity. He's not going to get flanking either because now it's a wall.
Okay.
It's no longer.
not a friendly.
Yeah, it's no longer a flanking situation. They're flanking both sides of the wall. He's going to try and attack you twice, Bloodmaw. Natural 20.
Hits.
Oh.
Natural 16, 19.
Misses. Oh, 19 hits.
Okay. Sorry, you're gonna take a lot of damage here, Blood Maw. 10. You're gonna take 17 points of slashing damage. Down to the side.
That's big. You good?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're also gonna take 8 slashing damage
Oof.
additionally.
That's less good.
Yeah. As the other one's turn moves over, they're gonna try and attack Ravino.
Okay.
Natural 18.
Hits.
But pathetic on damage rolls.
Okay.
That's gonna be 4 slashing.
Cool. I love it.
Okay.
Slashing is delicious.
After that, they're gonna try and grab Rubelux by the arm and then just
Wait,
drag.
I'm right there though.
Yes, I'm going to say that for this, you can make an attack of opportunity on them if you want. They were trying to grab
Does
Rubelux.
that include me?
Yes.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going to try and grab Rubelux and just move them over to their side.
I will use my scimitar.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Yay! But I made 22 to hit.
Oh.
Both hit.
Oh.
Did one of them have my hunter's mark on it?
One of them did.
Great.
That was the one.
So it's an additional d6.
So that's
Then I double it because
7.
it's a crit.
Yeah.
Because I get +2 from dueling.
9.
Is that including?
Yeah, so it's
the
+2.
+1 of the sword?
Oh, so it's actually 8 points because I forgot the +1 from the sword. So 8 points slashing from me.
Okay.
22.
Holy fuck! This guy's gone.
I literally do a single swipe, and it's the moment where like there's a pause and he staggers, and then he falls in half.
Oh my god! He just goes into 2 different pieces.
Yep.
I thought you wanted to do it non-lethally, but oh well.
2 of my buddies are down.
They're trying to take you out.
Yeah.
They crossed the line.
Yeah.
When
Wait, do
he
you have
moves
your
over and he
thing?
sees all of you, and he's just going to see one of his friends get stabbed. He's going to...
Oh, sorry, I'm not done because I get rampage.
Okay.
When I reduce a creature to 0 hit points, I get with a melee attack on my turn. Never mind.
No,
This
it's
was
a
not my
reaction.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other's going to move over, and he's going to move away from all of you after he saw one of his friends cut in half. He's going to go over, and he's just going to grab Aisha by the collar, and he's going to try and run.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, guys!
He has to make a strength check though.
Natural 15, 18, does it. As he goes over, he's going to pick up Aisha's body.
But he can only use his movement. He's not going to dash.
He's going
I won't
to
let him
move
take you.
Aisha's body, and he
Could be
is going to put it up to the neck, and he's going to be like, back off! And he's going to try and move over to the side.
Okay.
We're effectively out of combat here because this guy is
Yeah.
just
All
this
right.
guy has stuff.
I drop my longsword.
Okay.
I take out a trumpet.
I move my hunter's mark to him.
Yeah. He immediately just goes, don't bother. Mm-mm. Down. Weapons down.
They play dirty.
Tis not a weapon.
So what are my
All the same.
chances of hitting Aisha if I try to do something?
This is difficult.
Okay.
Mostly because if you miss, you most likely will hit Aisha.
I told the dead on him.
Okay.
I cast Cure Wounds on Aisha.
No, you have to be a little while away. You have to get touch. This person
Yeah,
is
it's
backed
touch.
away.
It's touch.
With this, they're going to take over the side. You're casting Toll the Dead.
Yep. I don't need arcane focus to do this, so I actually dropped the trumpet to cast.
Natural 20 succeeds.
Wow,
Oh
the
my
20.
God.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They move over and they're just they move it up even closer.
A warning only.
And as they move over to the side, they're like,
It will end just as swiftly for you.
Wait.
I cast Cure Wounds on
Hold
Ruby.
on. I'm gonna.
that's possible.
Fuck this. I'm gonna. We're out of options. I'm casting Hold Person.
Alright.
Because this dude's pissing me off.
Nice. 7 plus 3. You get 10 whole hit points.
Thank you.
Hold
Ruby
Person.
Gets up,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, on my turn I get up it, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Wisdom
Hold
We're out of
Person's a
combat.
Wisdom save, and my DC is 14.
Okay. Use this. No, we can't do that because all these guys are down. Fails.
Alright,
As he holds in place, Aisha just goes down. I need you to make a life or death saving throw,
God
please.
damn.
I just walk up and execute him immediately.
Okay, give me
I'm
give
glad.
me,
I'm
give me an
glad.
attack roll, please.
If
Is
you
that
hadn't
gonna
done
be-
it, I was
With
going to
advantage,
inflict
yeah.
wounds his face.
With advantage.
I will Cure
so
Wounds.
they were both 18s.
Yeah. How do you want to finish this off?
I'm gonna cure
Just
Aisha
in the
when
throat.
I can.
Just
Yeah, you
sever
do.
the spinal column.
Yeah, you brought me into this.
I'm almost
Yes.
As you move
Brother.
over, you just make him hold person, and you just move over with the dagger and just right in the throat. And as he manages to just go, falls down in the streets.
We need to move.
The moment that happens,
yeah.
you can see someone on the other side. Other side, you can see hobgoblin guards begin to sneaking around the other side, and they're like, "Holy shit!" As more begin to like move around.
They were trying to shake us down.
Yeah, shake us down, and I drop a few gold coins on the ground.
When we refused, they attempted to kill us.
As the two hobgoblins kind of look towards each other for a minute, and they look down to see how much gold did you throw?
15.
They look down like, you know, I heard about 50 gold causes blindness.
Sure, yeah, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Cure wounds or not cure
You throw
wounds.
down 50 gold.
Yeah.
They're just like, they just like walk down the other side, on the side of the alleyway as they all begin to yell over, and they're like, "Nothing wrong here, just scuffle."
All right, those idiots.
I lay on hands, Aisha.
Yeah.
I'll put 10 into you.
Gross.
Phrasing, but okay. And what, Rubala?
Firm, long 10.
As you all begin to
Thank you.
go out,
But the one guy's still unconscious, right?
yeah,
But has he woken up at all?
no,
Okay.
No, he's gonna get sleep. He's gonna be down for a while.
I'm gonna go and see if there's anything on him, like
investigation.
Warrant.
investigation. Yeah,
Do it quick.
quick.
What was the
quick,
name
Okay,
they
I'm gonna
said?
do a
Did
quick
anyone
one.
catch
Did
the
they
name
lose
they
anything?
said?
Anything good?
Greek
So my investigation.
it's the captain of the
so
guard
it's
guy
14.
who's not.
He
was
seemingly
at- he was
just
at
has
the party.
orders
Yes, he was.
on him, just on the side, signed by Buleg,
Yeah.
which just basically just says capture and detain.
So I'm going to write on
On-
the note, like, come and get me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to see if they have anything useful on them, and I roll a 20 investigation.
They just seem to have like 2 health potions, which is standard.
Ooh.
Take 'em.
Alright.
They also have
Sure.
heavy crossbows and greatswords, but you already
Do
knew that.
they have any gold? I just lost 50.
Yeah, I got gold.
They do not have any golds.
So
They seem
2
They're on
just
duty.
for a very
potion.
specific reason.
All right, and
Let's get the fuck out of the city.
and then let's go.
Yeah, can I quickly just like, grab his eyeball and just like.
Taking an
Sure.
eyeball.
So you want to just like
Yeah, just come on, souvenir. We beat you.
Here, does anyone have a cloak? Should try to conceal Ruby.
blood psychopath?
Or deaths of character.
I do.
I have a slave robe the Thieves Guild gave me.
Give it.
Yeah.
Take it over.
Yeah.
And as you all begin to move outside of Lakereach,
Yeah.
towards the north, as you all begin to move forward, you can see the grassy plains ahead. Plans ahead? You can see the grassy plains ahead.
Nailed
And
it.
as you begin to move through the grasslands, you can see the wheat and fields of grass begin to sway over as the hills begin to descend downwards and upwards. And as you begin to move forward, you can see the sun traveling forward and down. But you continue moving forward, walking ever forward. As it slowly strips from up and down, the skies turn from light blue to subtle reds to oranges and then to darkness. You are on the road to Canigan's temple. And we're going to end it for tonight.
As we leave, as I'm dabbing my blood, I'm just like, well, they've practiced the storied hobgoblin tradition of threatening a goblin's child being the last mistake they ever make.
Yes.
No, I'm right. I'm
Ruby
wrong.
is very confused.
And I'm just like, shit,
I-
wait a minute,
I-
I've adopted these two.
I
haven't I?
clamp a hand on your
Yeah.
shoulder. We will talk later.
All right, guys, this armor isn't cursed, right? It's
Oh,
like
it's
you were
super
kidding,
Oh,
right?
it's super cool. So, for the benefit of this,
Send my
I am
children.
going to say that this is the end of Quests and Quiz for Night.
Yeah.
Join us back here in
Subscribe.
2 weeks' time, I believe.
Yeah. Next week we're doing Big Bad Monsters. I
Yeah,
think.
Big
Yes.
Bad
A
Monsters.
new experimental show brought to you by Quests and Queers,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we
Pick
will...
a horrifying monster, and maybe you get to watch it kill us. Unless we kill it!
Yeah.
Ha-ha!
And this is unrelated to any campaigns, no quests, no one-shot. It's literally just a single monster combat.
It's like the Danger Room in X-Men.
It's like the Danger Room in X-Men. So please subscribe to Quests and Queers here on twitch.tv/Quests and Queers.
Yes.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please, because when we get
URL
100, we
coming.
can get our own URL.
That's really important.
We're almost halfway there, and at 100, maybe giveaway.
Yeah,
I'll draw you something.
if we get 30 viewers on a Twitch stream, I think we could do a giveaway.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah.
So-
We have some wonderful books to give away.
Make sure
We
to
have some
share Quests and Queers.
Yeah.
Get 30, then
You can
one
also
of the
find us.
30.
You can also find us on Twitter.
Yes,
QNQ Gaming.
Best place for news and updates.
Yep.
And
And always,
schedule.
music by Foxamore, sponsored by Toronto Gamers. And with that,
That's it.
bye-bye.
Keep questing, you queers.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Never stop
Bye-bye.
questing.
Our
Thank you
tech
for
today
watching.
is
Yeah,
a
we're
ghost.
texting with Docs.
Thank you for watching. All of us almost
Nope.
died.
The helpful Wraith is our helper.
You may
today.
recall.
How we doing over there, Alex?
Oh. And record.
Okay, great.
Are we clear or what?
Okay.
Alex is a common name, so.
Are we not clear? What's happening?
Who knows? It's a mystery. I almost died.
You just you get
I had
down
2 hit points.
to the broadcast, you just uncheck